Oh,
Yo, what's up? Kevin made it.
I'm back.
He's he's get the band back together.
That's right.
Let us just go around super fast like we usually do and introduce your character, starting with the top left and going left to right, and then we'll go left to right again on the Discord. So starting with Garett.
All right. So my name is Brian. My name is Brian. I play Garett, the human artificer, but recently the party found out I'm a little bit more with a bag of tricks. So we'll go from there.
Okay, on to Nerva.
Nerva Birch, Drow Abjuration Wizard. I wasn't here last week, so I'm a little scared about what happened. I hear it was a really long session.
It was pretty long.
But I don't know. Nerva's looking forward to hearing about the night that the party had, and kind of anxious about this like power that this amulet is giving her and using to consume people's life force or something. Anyways.
I feel like it was more like the party that the knight had.
Yeah, there you go.
On to who's that? Erizo?
Yes, sir. All right. Erizo Nocturne here, our wonderful ranger, Rakakra Birdman. Hopefully get some more dancing opportunities today. Get some swift blade moves in there. We'll see how it turns out. And yeah, Nerva, wait until you hear what you were up to.
Such a mischievous laugh. Peyo Morisan. My real name is Kevin. I'm a Psy Knight and Ranger. And from a different dimension. I'm a human. And raised as a gladiator and has had one hell of a life. And this is PG-13, right?
It's R. It's X. It's whatever.
I figured after the strip club, but
Yeah.
yeah. So, starting to settle down in this dimension, but he's originally from another dimension. Also has a wolf as a friend.
Named
Wolf.
Named Wolf.
That it?
That's it.
All right. My real name's Trent. My character's name's Getafix, and I am a Druid cleric. And I think I was sick last episode, so I'll be interested to find out what happens.
Yeah. Brian, I whispered DM'd you. I'm going to do a quick recap of what happened last episode for the adventurers that weren't here, but also for the people in Radio Land to bring us up to speed. The meeting time was set for 2 a.m. in the Musky Mare, a gentleman's club in the clans. Getafix, having eaten and drank a lot, or maybe something came over him, had been almost taken out of the game, had fallen asleep, and Nerva, having looked over some medicine checks and flipped over some pages, was determined to stay with Getafix and make sure he was all right. She told the boys in the group, the literal dogs, who were eating barbecue off the floor at the picnic, that maybe going to this gentleman's club was probably best suited for them anyways, this quest. So Nerva stayed behind to do some investigation and even learn a little bit on Getafix. Nerva, what you've determined was he just had really bad gas and was trying to sleep it off.
Wow.
Yeah, so Getafix just ate too much food, or maybe had a couple no, it was probably just too much food. And but Getafix, you had a dream while you were there where there was this horrible darkness coming, and this clouded darkness. There was no way of telling where it comes from or what kind of evil it was, but your spidey senses are on high alert. The rest of the party, Peyo, Erizo, had gone to the Musky Mare to meet up with Garett. And as they walked in, they found a lounge with Garett sitting there. Immediately, Peyo was like not amused by trickery, by Garett's like long-winded, deep, like almost slightly encrypted explanations as to what his motives truly are. But after ordering a round of drinks, him and Erizo, Garett and Erizo, had a chance to like talk it over, and Garett had gotten through to Erizo and saying that Garett has bigger plans. He's got a bigger calling than just the party's like adventuring group, you know, adventuring to do some good in Oxton. Garett has a different call, but he had very much made it clear that his position was to derail the Merchants Guild, was to like derail Marco Wonderman, completely suffocate the like trade of Oxton, so to speak, the merchants of Oxton, and that would in this way cut a thumb off of Lord Sephiron, as there's a calling that Garett has been working towards a different calling that's directly related to Lord Sephiron's supply chain and Lord Sephiron's bigger ideological purpose. And in fact, Garett doesn't know the true potential of Lord Sephiron's ideology, his cult, his practice. But there is something that Garett is involved with that goes against that, and is been giving Garett encrypted purpose, which is why he's also fairly vague on what he's doing, but he's following it. And Peyo Morisan had bumped into a monk who was eating pizza, who had some tattoos on him, and just a happy monk, which was actually like a George Clooney character, and was low-key a vampire hunter, and was at this strip club because he had heard of some evil. He had heard of some like bad shit that was going on in the clans, very subtle. And the monastery, having abandoned this monk for being too much of a rough person, too much of like a not a very lawful guy, more of a like neutral, I can't say chaotic, but kind of uses him as a satellite monk of defense. He left the Monksnum Timberlands and the Oxton Forest and had come to this place having a lot of people, several people had gone on retreat from the clans to the monastery because of horrible nightmares, horrible fears. And in fact, while they were there, one of the servers had brought a round of shots that, since this is kind of like a season finale thing, but we'll carry this over for your characters. The shot in the shot of alcohol that you guys took, the drink, is a poison that induces fear, that puts a fear inside you, and you psychologically start emitting this like fear pheromone. And these vampires aren't technically vampires; they're more like Dampirs, like a half vampire, but they feed off of fear. So when people come into the strip club late at night, these like quote degenerate people, They fill them up with drinks that give them these like subtle fears, and when they have these like small visions of the fear, they suck it out of them. That's why they were able to have some like healing chances. But Peyo, you have a fear of heights now. That was the fear that you rolled, because everybody rolled a wisdom save, and then a d12 if you failed, and that d12 determined a fear that you have. So, Peyo, you are afraid of heights now, and Garett, you are afraid of deep water.
Am I forever afraid of heights?
For now, yeah, you can try and figure out a way to overcome your fear. But as it stands right now in the second, you are afraid of heights. I can't remember what that was on the d12. But that was what you had rolled. And Garett, yours was deep water. Because you remember when I was talking about the visions? When you guys failed your saves?
I remember that.
Yep. I almost threw this piece of paper away, too, from last week. I'm glad I didn't. So the adventure, I do kind of want to move it fairly quickly, because we did run into a little bit of a time crunch last night. Just wanted to show one more look of the pub. This was the character that played Terrence in the kitchen making pizzas. That was the dude that the damp fear was feasting on. That they heard his shriek. And this was the bar I made. And this was the map that I drew. Maybe I'll put it on my Discord if anybody else wants to use it on Roll20. It's a 17 by 17 grid. Let's go back to the clans. The clickety clackety clans. Region. Oops. You know what? Fuck it. This'll do. It's not the larger map, but if you guys scroll all the way up to the top left, the clans is at this tree line. And do you guys want to Garett, I'll split this up a second. Garett, you can go next, but first Peyo and Erizo, you guys have slayed these like damn fears. I'm just gonna say you guys leave the strip club. Actually, you should probably head out with Garett. The three of you can have a quick parlay if you'd like. Or Garett, you can just let us know, because you're kind of like the rogue in the situation.
Sure. So yeah, I would like to have a group. So where we're picking up is after everything has been killed in this nightclub.
Mm-hmm.
Not everyone's dead, just the naked women.
Yes. The women in the nud.
And I'm just gonna look at everyone and say, okay, come here. This is a change in plans. Things are shifted up a little bit. I'm gonna need you guys to hop out the back window. And we'll rendezvous at whatever inn you're staying in. I don't know this. What inn are you guys staying at?
How about no and fuck you? I'm out the front door and I leave.
Okay. Peyo starts to walk away.
That's fine. And so he just fucked my plan, because I was going to walk out as Marco Wonderman, covered in blood, having slayed all these women. So that okay. Anyone else have any good bright ideas? Should we just let that idiot go off to his own?
The monk goes. He used a Scottish accent, didn't he? He goes, well,
yep.
My work here is done. And he just like, even though he got his ass kicked, got knocked, and is like super bloody. He's like,
and he's got pee on his face.
Why does he have pee on his
spit?
face?
I spat on his face.
I was like, when did that?
No, you're right.
I know we're in a gentleman's club, but when did that?
Yeah. No, that didn't
He's
happen.
a monk. He
doesn't
have enough money for that as a monk.
That was a Canaron thing.
No. I was pissed off at him because he was being a dick to me.
Oh, that's right. He yeah, he leaves.
You're right. I would have pissed on him though, as Canaron.
He walks out, and he he kind of just like follows right behind Peyo. Like he looks at Peyo's mood and he's like, whatever the fuck that means, but my work here is done. And he swings by the kitchen and he like, you see him like open up the kitchen door as he like leans in. He like leans into the kitchen and he comes back out and he's holding a slice of pizza and he walks out. This one's for the road. And then it's just Garett and Erizo now.
Oh boy.
So,
Well,
what do you
Garett,
think?
how can I help you make it out of here without any issues?
Help me.
What time
help you?
is it?
It's like
I'm gonna
could be
just
4
take a
in
peek
the
out.
morning. It's like almost dawn. That's why they were feeding, because they wanted to get in before they had to go to bed.
Right.
Dusk till
So
dawn.
we'll just continue with the plan. It's still dark out. You know, it's not too many people here. I'm just gonna. Yeah, I'll walk out of here as Marco, and I'm gonna rendezvous with the group.
Whoa. You're
At this
gonna walk
point,
out of here as Marco? And you came in here as Marco?
Yes. Everyone knew I was here.
Okay.
That was the plan. So what I'm gonna end up doing is I've already got plans laid in motion. I am going to walk out as Marco, talk to my group, tell them I need a long rest, and then I'm just going to hop out the back door, shift back into Garett, and join you guys. The plans I've got laid in motion, there's no stopping them at this point, whether I can intervene or not.
All right. Sounds good. Definitely watch yourself, and like I said earlier, if you need anything, give us a holler.
Yep.
Garett, do you want to take this time to remind Erizo about the sending stone?
I remember.
Okay, cool.
Good. No one remembered when I gave it to you guys like 4 weeks ago.
I have one.
No, I did not give you one. I can only make 2, and I gave it to Erizo.
I have one.
No,
Oh.
you actually don't
Well,
have the
it's
other one,
actually- it's
Garett.
Getafix.
Peyo did roll a sleight of hand last episode and took it. No, I'm just kidding.
I
No,
wouldn't
so
honestly
when you
put it
first
past
met me, you gave me a stone and you told me that whenever I needed to use it, throw it behind me.
That's an explosive stone. That was a different stone.
That's a whole different beast.
Garett is like a crackhead. He
Which-
just has a lot of rocks that he hands out.
I just do things with stones. You never really know.
My God.
I like all the rocks. All the rocks.
You got any more of them rocks, Garett?
No, actually, so Getafix has it. I handed it to him
Yeah.
after the assassination attempt. So yeah, if you need to get in touch with me, just reach out to the Cynic Stone. Just what you can do. The way to activate it, you take it out, you put it in your palm, you hold it straight out in front of you, and you shake it around 3 times.
Say the
And then
incantation.
and then you can just start whispering into it. It'll vibrate in my pocket, and I'll know.
Ooh.
And what's the incantation again? And I think I vaguely remember also that it was some kind of chant, song. I think a little song. Do you
Yeah,
remember
so
what it was?
ziggy zaggy, oi oi oi. You just gotta say it 3 times.
3 times.
All right, sounds good.
All right, and so Garett's gonna just walk into one of the private rooms and assume the role of Marco.
Nice. Yeah, I did want to bring up too about your character backstory. When you were in your Artificer school, they made you chairman of walkie-talkies. They voted. It was a 10-4. And so Erizo, Peyo, you guys get back to the Red Oak. And you meet up with Nerva and Getafix. You can just expo dump if you'd like, or you can have a dialogue.
Expo down.
Yeah, expo dump, and then stress the fact that I'm bit and look at one of them to see if they can help me.
What bit you? Oh my gosh.
They got like a vampire infestation at the hooker joint.
I knew it. I knew it. Those creeps at the party. It has to do something with them, doesn't it?
I mean, they look like strippers to me. I don't know. Those creeps look like snobs.
Yeah, well, maybe they own the club.
even
Anyways, are you hurt? Do you need help?
hell yeah, no, you figured it out. That was the thing. And the elixir that they pour to induce fear, that's made at Black Swan Apothecary. Nice, yeah. So the fact that you called it, I'll let you have it. Nerva definitely knows. Nerva's like, yep. After the expo dump, all that, yeah, absolutely. You were right.
Still, Peyo is not the most intelligent guy.
Yeah.
So he is gonna cynically say, or he is gonna say, yeah, I mean, I don't know how hookers and those snobs are connected. I kind of think they're not. That might be a wild goose chase. But a vampire bit me, and they put me in like this weird, like psychotic state where I felt like I was falling, and I don't want that to happen again.
Sounds
Can you do something about that?
terrible. Getafix.
Can I? I'm gonna look him over. See if I can.
Yeah, roll. You'd have to roll a. I'll let you make a nature check.
Use my stethoscope.
Mm-hmm. Make a nature or a medicine check. It's up to you.
Ooh, nat 1, but +6, so 7.
As you look through your, as you hold up your stethoscope to him, your fake stethoscope. No, we'll say that you have some kind of like homemade stethoscope that you might have, right? And you hold it up to him, and you're listening, and you start like nodding your head to like the rhythm of his heart. Like his heartbeat is like doing like a rhythm of a song you really like, and you just don't focus, and you're just like, you can't tell anything by it. This is the rhythm of the night. Oh, yeah. It's like bobbing your head to his heartbeat. So Peyo, Getafix puts this like weird like contraption to your chest, and then he just starts bobbing to his head and like humming, and then he's like, yeah.
Peyo just starts bouncing up and down to what appears to be Getafix's rhythm.
And you both
He's like, maybe this will help.
Then I'll just say, I'll clap my hands and say, well, I think I know what's the problem here. And just for good measure, I'm going to put my hands on his shoulders and do a lesser restoration.
Okay.
Oops.
You don't have to roll anything for it.
That's what, okay.
Yeah. You touch him and cast Lesser Restoration, and we'll just have to see if that worked or not. I'm gonna keep some mystery to it.
Do I have to roll?
No, but Peyo, you don't really, I mean, like, you won't notice anything. You're afraid of heights. You'd have to, like, climb a tree and find out or something.
So much for jumping after people falling out of windows.
So it is, let's still say 4 in the morning, and you guys are hurt pretty badly. Just in character, you're also very tired. So I don't want another situation where you guys keep going, like when you went back to Goodhead all fucked up, bloodied, and out of spells, and then went to a tavern.
Good night.
Yep.
No, but Peyo's he's exhausted. So he's gonna go to bed.
Okay. Garett, what did you? We'll say that, you know, like however much time passes for you to get this done. Do you leave a note to the campaign party? Do you?
Yes. So I'm just gonna assume that Erizo gets it.
Yeah.
I told him what I was doing, and I'm just gonna go ahead and go about my way.
Okay. So you're doing your thing, and back to the party. You guys, before a long rest, was there anything that you guys wanted to do? Or did you want to take a short rest? Like, it's up to you. It's 4 in the morning, but you should probably do some kind of snooze.
Is it assumed that I'm like rested?
No, because you were helping Getafix for like an hour. But you could have helped him for like an hour. Realized he probably just farted really loud and was like, "Oh, I feel much better." Just a big old chainsaw, Getafix chainsaw ripper.
Add that to the soundboard.
No, don't.
Already done.
But yeah, you definitely. Let's see. That was at. You guys went there at noon. Midnight. You technically could, I'd say. I just got a hair in my eyeball.
All right. So I look to the party and say that I ask if are you all tired? Are you all going to sleep? Because I might try to sneak out of here and do something crazy.
Do something crazy.
I don't know about you, but I need me some sleep, and I just have like that dead look of like zombie eyes.
Okay. I kind of want to like just snoop at the apothecary place. Like I just want to like look in the window and
definitely.
I don't know.
I look at her and I say, "Do you want to hold hands and just walk by there as one big group?"
Is holding hands really necessary?
We definitely got to hold on
Do
to
you
Peyo.
need me
We
to
don't want
hold
to
your
lose
hand?
Peyo.
Are you?
Erizo's like, I can hold your hand and keep you. And if you're scared, I can hold your hand. But you see him like shaking his bird legs.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Please, no more vamps, no more teeth.
Should sleep. I feel like I wanted it to be a quiet affair anyways. I was just curious. I just wanted to look through the window. Is that a horrible idea?
How do you feel after your last poof in your face when you tried reading their mind? I don't know. That just doesn't seem like a good idea.
You
to me by
metagamed that.
yourself.
You have no idea that happened, or maybe you did. That could have been expo dumped. My bad.
Well, yeah. I feel like I would have told them that I
Yeah.
was listening and they were super creepy. All right. I guess I should if I'm going to stay awake, I should stay here and make sure nobody else attacks you, right?
Look, it seems like you really want to go there. All I'm saying is don't go there alone.
Okay. I won't.
So, how do you guys, Garett? I'm sorry, Erizo and Peyo. Do you guys want to take a full rest or a short rest?
Yeah, Peyo's taking a rest.
Okay.
Full rest for Erizo as well.
Okay. So you guys are down for 8 hours. You guys will be back up at noon. That leaves Getafix. You can join them for a rest. You can keep resting, or you can like stay up with Nerva.
I'm already rested, correct?
You just casted a spell.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, a level 2 spell.
Yeah, just for good measure, I'll do a rest.
Okay. So Nerva, you have 8 hours. Is there anything you want to do in this downtime?
If everybody's going to sleep and nobody can stop me from looking in their window.
No one can stop you. No one can stop you.
So, I don't want to take away from what you had planned tonight, but
you are not. You're definitely not.
Okay.
No, you can definitely take this 8-hour chunk. You're utilizing your, elf trance prowess, right? Your ability to rest quickly.
Peeping Nerva.
A peeping Nerva. Yeah, absolutely. Do you want to head out right away then? Well, we can say it's like 5 a.m. by the time they fall asleep.
Yeah, I would wait till everyone's asleep and just be like, all right, I just want to look.
Yeah, as you're walking out the door, Peyo rolls over and is like, Mom, do you have any more orange juice? And then rolls back. No, I'm just kidding. That's not for me to role play. It would just be funny if it was like a sleep talk. Actually, Peyo, you're having a nightmare about falling out of a tree right now. Ba-ba-ba-bum. And Nerva, you take a little bit of a stroll. The morning's up. People are working already. Like, even some people that you saw getting drunk at the party are back up and working. You can tell these are really hard, like, blue-collar working people out here. Strolling past the apothecary, there is just tons of smoke coming out of the chimneys as they're setting big fires for their large vats that they have outside. It's picture... I don't want to say a prison, because that leads to like a negative picture, but like picture a large compound, like a large boxy compound made of like wood and stone alike. And there's a large courtyard. There are tall walls around it. And there are 2 archways. The archways don't have any doors or anything, no gates, just 2 big archways getting in. And you can just see passing by inside the compound. Maybe a reason why they have the big walls is because they're growing a ton of herbs. They probably just don't want animals specifically to trample over and eat stuff. Would be like the main idea. And there's a handful of people out working. Looks like a pretty normal, like a farm, almost like a couple gardeners out there taking care of the land. That's what you'd get at a glance.
Okay. So like if I walk around to the back, like where they're growing stuff, like I can't really see into the garden or anything.
Make a perception check.
Okay. I was just looking at my spells, so let me pull up the main sheet.
My partner's cooking food right now, and it smells so good.
Nice. Okay, my Roll20 also updated, so it looks kind of different.
Dark mode.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh, skirt. Dirty 20.
Nice.
As the wall is made of just like these tall logs, they're carved, a handful of them have been like carved and stuff. You do spot a chink in one of them where it looks maybe some animal had been roughing their antlers on it. But you can find a small hole in the back as you walk by, and put your eye right inside of it. Looking into the back of the compound, it's a slightly different picture. Oh, I'm getting a lot of feedback on my mic. You can look back, and it's a slightly different picture from behind. There is a smaller building that's off to the side. It's a stone gazebo, fully in, like, a gazebo is like what, like an octagon shape, kind of like an octagon cylinder. Let's see here, and so you, there's no windows or anything. There's just one door with a big archway into this stone gazebo that you can see, and it's more of like decorative. And then you can, I'm just trying to find the timing on this. Okay, you see a woman who looks like she's a bit bumbly. She's a bit like nervous. She's a bit like antsy. She's holding like a stack of folders, and she's like speed walking to this gazebo. And you see her lean down and fumble with this lock, slide over a bar, go inside of this gazebo, and then just shut it behind her quick in her like panicked walk as she rushes over to it. And that's what you can make out so far.
Okay, and I'm just looking through like a hole in the wall. I don't see
Yep.
like
Picture the wall
gate
is like
or
10. Yeah, the gate's in the front. There's 2 doors and the 2 arches in the front that let you get in. But from the back, it's all blocked off with like 10, 15 foot wood posts that have been carved and such. But yeah, peeking in the back, it's a little bit more industrial. It's not as much gardening. There's more vats. The earth is more muddy just from like workers moving around a lot. Plus that gazebo that where you had seen this woman march across and into it.
Okay. So I find this little peephole. I stick my one little eyeball in, and I rolled really well for being able to see that. So
you rolled really well to be able to find.
Laser eye.
You rolled really well to be able to find the hole in the wall. And some.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's like there was a DC to find a hole in the wall, and then also spot the gazebo like specifically.
Sure. But I have tried to cast detect thoughts on her. Would I have been within 30 feet of her at all during that time?
I don't think so. Not within 30 feet.
Okay. That's interesting. But I would have to go in through the front if I wanted to, like,
there's
be
no back
there.
entrance. Nope.
Okay, yeah. I don't like have any stealth or anything, so I'm not really trying to sneak in here. I was just maybe trying to see what I could see.
Yeah, and it's like a forested area around the back too. There's like other people strolling by. You're not doing anything too suspicious. It's not like there's no trespassing signs or anything like that. Again, it's not like a prison yard. It's just like it's just an industrial area.
Okay, well, I don't know. Like we don't have to like role play this whole thing, but
Sure.
like I almost wanted to like buy some of their potion, the scare potion.
Go on in.
Um,
You wouldn't necessarily know about the scare potion though.
Okay.
That I just wanted to tell to them because they drank this alcohol that made them afraid.
Right.
Yeah. And then Peyo was just worried because he got bit.
Right. Okay.
Yep. So you just know that there were some vampires in that.
Right.
And to be honest, just to like, because I don't want to take too long, if you went in there and asked for that scare magic,
I wouldn't have asked for that like
Yeah.
specifically. I was thinking more of like I wanted to just like see who was working, if they were sketchy, and if they would have tried to like sell me something weird. But I don't really have any goals. I'm just being
Sure.
curious.
You can go in.
I mean, that's okay. Like I'd rather just, you know.
If you want to shop at an apothecary, this would be the best place to do it.
Okay, well, I mean, just like, I don't know, for the sake of like my lack of acting skills and the time it might take to like have an interaction with like an individual, like, I suppose I would maybe ask about like, maybe healing potions or just like something that can give me like maybe like a potion of invisibility or something. I don't know how much that would cost.
Way more than you got. Like,
Okay.
I don't even want to tell you how much I'd charge you for a potion of invisibility. Yeah. Like thousands.
All right. Well, that's fucked.
Yeah. I mean, invisibility is like a level 3 spell.
That's true.
And a potion means you don't have to use a spell slot and anybody can do it.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, here's what I do. I go
Okay.
into the apothecary. I give them one of Juan Jane's cigarettes and ask if they like know what's in it and if they have any more that I can have.
Oh yeah, absolutely. They've got ton. It's like a spliff. It's got
Nice.
it's like he smells it. The guy behind the counter just like wafts it. He tells you it's a mix of like Damiana, skullcap, and other herbs.
Other herb.
Yeah, and they grow all of that there.
Okay, great. Yeah, do they come in like packs of 10 or?
Yeah, they wouldn't actually roll them there. They would just more or less like
Oh,
grow it,
right.
like
No, I'll
bulk
buy
sell
the
it.
herbs. Right,
Yeah,
right,
you could
right.
buy like you can, yeah. If you give him just like a couple minutes, he can come back with a mixture with the herbs, the dried herbs mixed together for you.
Great.
Yeah, and he comes back and he says just 5 silver pieces. You can have this burlap bag. It's like a small. It's like a small little pouch bag. It's probably like about 2 ounces of this stuff.
Nice.
Just a big old. Yeah, it's bulk. You know, this place isn't like a little corner shop that you'd find in downtown Oxton. You know, this is like bulk. Big and
Sure,
bulky
yeah.
area. Yeah.
All right, perfect.
Calming agents. And yeah.
I'm sure I can find a spell for like vacuum sealing this bag.
Oh, of course.
It'll be perfect.
Yep, absolutely. But yeah. Yeah, and with the Wanjane cigarettes too, especially now that you just bought like 2 ounces of the blend, you can use it anytime you need to like calm yourself or help calm other people. Like if you wanted to use it ever, if like an NPC is being unruly or anything, or if anybody in your party is like, you can even light it as an incense to fill a room. To help calm emotions. It's not the calm emotions spell, but it can assist. It can assist in charisma in some ways.
Sure. I guess like that's like all I'm really gonna do here,
Cool.
other than maybe just kind of like
Keep sussing
can I
around.
just like make a little like like a investigation or maybe just perception because I'm not gonna be like actively like digging
Snooping.
through stuff.
You would look like you're shopping if you want to roll an investigation. Just make it look like you're shopping.
Okay. I mean, I have good investigation.
Yeah, drop an investigation. Is there anything you're looking for specifically, or just a vague?
It's only 11, but no, I mean, I was just kind of really kind of looking for like exits, like making the map in my head of like the place, you know?
Sure. So the doors you walked in, just like French doors that you walked in, there is like a swinging door to the left that goes to a factory. That's where, or like a storage area, like a big bulk area. That is where the guy had gone to grab the bulk herb blend that he went and mixed up for you. And then there's doors behind him on the farther side of the wall to the right. That was to the left. This is to the right now, facing the counter. Behind that looks like it's like an event space where they host maybe conferences of certain kinds or vampire rituals. I mean, there's no, it just looks like a fun, like you might have your birthday there, like a Chuck E. Cheese in the back, like a little conference area.
All right. Okay, yeah, I'll just go back, to the inn or tavern or wherever we're staying at.
Red Oak Inn had a nice little stroll. Could have gotten some get your blood going, get a little adrenaline, and like, shit, whoo.
Yeah.
All right,
then,
you're probably smoking your last wand. Yeah,
yeah.
You're probably having your last Wanjane cigarette on your way there, just to calm your nerves as you're going towards this apothecary, and you're like, oh fuck, okay.
Just a little peek.
Because Eliard actually has the rest of your Wanjane cigarettes that he gave you, your rehash for the next month. And I was blown away when he just decided to stay.
Right.
Yeah. So you walk back, take your time, maybe roll up some of the blends and look through your books, etc. But we can say it's noon now. Garett, if you're back and of anything, feel free to jump in any of these segues. You guys get up at noon. and it's noon. It smells like fucking cooked meat now. The whole place smells like cooked meat, and there is
I probably feel a bit nauseous.
smelling the meat. Yeah. Oh gosh.
Uh,
You ain't never had meat like that before last. That was just so much smoked meat. You probably don't even eat a lot of meat as a druid. You're just probably trying to fit in with the other people. And you guys are in the town square area. You guys are sussing it out. You guys are talking to the town. Some of the townsfolk are approaching you, especially Erizo and Peyo. Some of the townsfolk are approaching you and asking you like questions about what happened the night before, but they're just blown away. Like they're just like loving like the story. They think you guys are heroes, and you can get a good sense that you have completely won this town over for Lander Dawnstar. You guys have set off on this mission, and you did really good. Again, just kind of pushing a little railroad in the storyline here. You hear a rickety wagon wheel.
Rickety wagon wheel. Rickety wagon wheel.
Oh.
You hear a rickety wagon wheel. And then you hear a grumbling old man. And he's the rickety wagon wheel slows down as it gets to a stable, and you no longer hear the ricketing as it stopped. And you hear a grumpy man say, "And that's the last time I do any business with these good-head wagon wheelers. I have moved too many goods, and these wheels don't do anything for them. They do so much, so little." And he gets off. He like kicks the wagon wheel, and it slides off. As a wagon smith. I don't know if that's a carpenter. Walks over and he like laughs. "Oh, Big Willie, you always you're our best business when you bring these wagons down here from Goodhead. You always give us something to work on. We'll have it ready shortly." And he's like, "And make it snappy. I have no time. I have to get back to Oxton."
Willie.
I fucking fly over there and just like pick him up.
Yeah, you fly and swoop him on. He thinks he's under attack as he's been picked up by a large bird, which is a big fear for gnomes. It's just being picked up by big birds. No, you embrace him. And he says, "Erizo, my friend. Hey, I have to tell you, I had gotten a word. I had just spoken with Captain Moore at Monksnome in Timberlands. She's on her way back. She'll be here tonight, and she's saying it's very important that that we get together for something. Something is coming that she is worried about. But what are you guys doing out here?"
Oh boy, Big Willie. Well, we definitely are in a nice adventure, but the main reason we're in this wonderful town here is we're trying to win a contest for somebody.
That's not true. I wanted to get a longbow.
A big contest. Some politics involved.
Oh,
And then-
yeah.
Some stuff, but yeah, I mean, I would definitely love to hear a little bit more about your adventures if we got the time. But yeah, interesting about Captain Moore for her to be on the way. Did she say anything else aside from what you just said?
Oh,
As far as-
well, I don't think you guys knew this, but last I was in Goodhead, Captain Moore had given me a ride. She made it very clear to me that, because, I told her I was a part of your party when I had brought the message from Goodhead for you guys. And I said I was
And
part
I
of.
said I was part of.
I was part of the party. I was a part of your team, and so she gave me this little patch, and he pulls out one of the red dragon insignias, but it's like smaller, so it can fit in his pocket, his little badge. And he says she gave me one of these and made it clear to me that as one of the last remaining gnomes, if I wish to see good with the gnome people, I should help. Sephiron is up to no good, and I think that as an adventurer now, it's up to me to do my part. So I guess you can say I've been called to action by Moore, and she wants me to return to Oxton. I don't know why yet, but I have some surplus of stuff for the Red Dragons. There's not a whole lot of time to waste. Yeah, I think it's good. I'm here to fight with you guys. And Erizo, I'd love to catch you up more on my adventures. But as soon as this wagon wheel's ready, I gotta get back to Oxton, and I strongly suggest you come with.
Of course, Wiggly. Yeah, we could definitely catch up on the ride there. How's that?
Yeah, sounds good, dude. You guys...
You don't want to try to visit other villages?
Well, if Moore needs to meet us, I feel that's pretty important.
Okay.
Everyone else okay with that? Agreed?
As soon
I
as
mean,
the party
Big
is...
Willie has a quest for us, I think. Big Willie, I mean, big deal, right?
You'd be joining my quest.
Right, so out of nowhere, Garett appears, just stoically walks up behind them and says, we cannot return to Oxton.
Oh, so spooky.
And Big Willie says, I don't know about that, but I'm heading to Oxton, and I need help. Captain Moore is going to need your help.
Hey, Garett. Poof. Where to... I mean... You got a problem coming with us? Being seen with us?
No, I no problem being seen with you. There are just some things in motion, and Oxton is not the place we want to be right now. Trust me, Captain Moore will not be there.
Oh. You think...
Captain Moore's alive and well. I guarantee Captain Moore will not be there.
You think something happened to her?
I just spoke with Captain Moore last afternoon. She is dead ass on her way there now. Once Izzy gets his he's a man of many appetites. But once he's done, and they finish up loading the dirigible, they will be there, and they need your help.
Okay, well, be on your guard.
What's going
We'll
on
definitely
here?
be on our guard. If we can't avoid not going there, but with what you say, it seems we just got to be a little bit more keen and perceptive about getting there.
Can I cast Detect Thoughts on Garett?
Yes.
Okay.
Do I
I'll
get
pull it up.
a save DC?
Not yet. I think just casting it, when you cast the spell, and as an action each of your turns the spell ends, you can focus. You initially learn the surface thoughts.
I can,
yeah.
make you make a save.
Garett, I'll let you say your surface thoughts, because I know you won't metagame.
Surface thoughts.
So that's like angry, sad.
Oh, okay.
Happy.
I'm gonna say worried.
Deceitful. Okay, yeah, worried, nervous.
Sure. Worried, nervous, stoic, kind of just like, yeah.
Okay. Now, if Nerva
Okay.
wishes to move deeper, it'll be a wisdom save.
I'm going to do that.
Okay, so Garrett, make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy.
DC of only 13.
Ooh, failed.
Oh, are you kidding me? I'm so done with using roll 20 dice, dude.
Yeah, I never use roll 20 dice, but
3 sessions in a row.
Oh my god.
let's see
Well,
here. Let me read
Either
this.
way, you know that I'm like looking into your thoughts.
Oh, yeah.
But I
Yeah.
still get to hear them.
If you probe deeper, the target makes a wisdom saving throw. If you fail, you gain insight into its reasoning, if any, its emotional state, and something that looms large in its mind, such as something it worries over. So, Garrett, do you want to say why you're worried?
Yeah, sure. So this is
in
just
your
like
mind.
head speak.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna catch flashes of Pingun and flashes of Walking Dead and oh well.
I'm gonna just say it, Garrett, because I think as the DM, this is like, I'm gonna rule it as this. Nerva, he's worried because he's pretty certain that there is gonna be an undead horde in Oxton,
Waiting in Oxton.
or just Oxton turning into an undead horde.
Thank you. I wasn't sure.
Yeah. Nope, you're
How
right.
much
That's
you
why
wanted
I realized I should have
divulge.
probably just done it. Yeah.
That's fine.
Garrett is terrified that Oxton is going to turn into an undead horde. But you guys have been gone for...
I wouldn't say terrified.
Yeah.
Like mildly
worried.
concerned that
No.
I'm worried. Mildly
were...
concerned that I can stay away from there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was
stay away
like,
from
you
there.
weren't worried or terrified, but the thought of going back is what made you worried
Yes.
or terrified.
Yes.
Okay.
And then, Garrett, you recognize your thoughts have been read. Or is there more you can do, Nerva? Can you accept
Do I recognize it as a whole? Like, just in general, or do I know the
You
direction?
know that.
I know it's you.
Yes, you know that it's me. Unless I tried to shift to someone else, then you have to make another intelligence check to see if you know it was me. But you know it was me.
Okay, so you just let the spell end in Garrett's mind? So if you let the spell end in Garrett's mind, yeah, otherwise you can shift over to someone quick.
No, it's just that there's a little part here that says questions verbally directed at the target naturally shape the course of its thoughts, so the spell is particularly effective as part of an interrogation.
Oh, okay.
Now, I'm not trying to interrogate or intimidate. I don't know what he's thinking, and now I do. Or I didn't know what he was thinking, and now I do. So he knows that I invaded.
Yep.
But I'm going to say, like, you're worried about, like, Penguin or Sephiron, like, influencing more than Penguin? And if so, like, we should talk about it.
Can we talk about it on the way?
Gold stocks grow steadily, sir.
Oh.
Just be on your guard. And I'm just
Kinda
gonna
curious about
I'm gonna
this.
stare at Nerva and just have a dead point, cold dagger stare.
Dadlink, thank you so much for the sub, babe. That's fucking awesome of you.
I don't, like...
Appreciate you, brother, man.
I don't flinch. I look at you. But I don't, like, be mean or scary about it.
Standoff.
Well...
Nerva, can you trust him?
Frankly... I don't know who I can trust. But
You don't have to trust me. No one has to trust me. It's fine. I I will join you this time. Be on your guard. And I'm gonna walk off and go gather my things.
Here's a picture of
And
Big Willie. Also known, his full name is William Driver, but he just goes by Big Willie. For the people in Radio Land, Dadlink, you might like this. Big Willie drives wagons across the land, transferring goods and cargo, and is like by far the most beloved NPC of this entire world. Everybody nobody dislikes Big Willie. William Driver.
So as Garett is like walking off, I just kind of like turn to the group and I'm like, well, okay, now's probably a good time to tell you guys that I can kind of read minds.
Getafix is immediately like pushing out all those thoughts he's had about like like how he was pissed off he didn't get to go to the strip club. He's just like, oh shit.
No, it's not like that. I have to really focus, so it's not like I can hear you all the time at all. But I'm sorry that I guess I shouldn't be apologizing to you. I should apologize to Garett.
Peyo stares angrily.
Well, Big Willie, we got your tire back on there for you. You should be set for a smooth sail. Hope you're not going all the way back up to Goodhead, though, with winter coming fully. But smooth ride, big man, and we'll catch you around. And then Willie just goes to the back of the wagon, grabs a little bit of cargo, and like trades it off as like exchange of service for that. And he says, "Go ahead, move some boxes around, take a seat. But Peyo, if you could help me drive in the front, I could use a little break. My arms get tired after a while driving these big Clydesdales."
Peyo's not sure he trusts Big Willie.
Holy shit. You can make an insight check if you want.
Oh boy, that's not gonna go well. Oh. I wish I could show you this.
Oh no.
It's
Garett.
a nat 20.
Oh shit.
I really wish I could show you
No,
this.
that's okay. I believe it.
So 21.
21.
Anyone? Garett, I messaged you. Looking at Big Willie, asking you if you can help him drive the cart back to Oxton, and you roll a dirty 21 or 21. You feel like remorse for even thinking that Big Willie would ever be a monster, ever, or anything evil. As you look down at him, and he's not looking up at you, he's like genuinely like touching his triceps and biceps because his arms are a little sore. He's been steering the cattle, and he's just really trying to like fluff his like coat up, and because it's getting chilly, it's getting just a little cold out. You know, it's getting to be later autumn. It's almost December probably. You know, and he's just like, ugh. He's like getting a little bundled up.
Okay.
Yeah, as you look down at him. And if there was like the opposite of inspiration, like DM disadvantage, I'd apply that. But I'm not going to.
Oh my god.
Just because that's funny.
The
But yeah.
audacity of distrusting Big Willie.
Yeah.
I'll see Willie looking tired and rubbing his arms, and I'll pick him up and set him up on the seat and give him a couple pats on the back.
Peyo gets up and
Aw.
jumps next to him, takes over the reins. But he's suspicious. Not of Big Willie, He's ashamed of that, but he's just very suspicious right now.
Okay.
And that has started from um with especially suspicious of Garett.
Yeah. Peyo, it looks like you don't get along with people that well. So why don't you sit in the front with me and we could have an afternoon we could have an afternoon
Damn,
beer.
Willie.
We can have an afternoon beer and just have a nice friendly conversation about wolves or something.
You can talk, sir.
Sounds good, dude. And he like hops up to the front and he puts his hand out gesturing to like help you get up into as a joke because he's so tiny. And as a joke, he goes, just fucking with you. And he scoots over and then he pats the seat next to him. As you guys all load up in the wagon and you make for Oxton with Big William. It's not a long ride. It's going to take you about 4 hours. On your way through, you do end up swinging through Arden, which is the, like, people who are very loyal to Lander Dawnstar, where Elyard was supposed to bring you the message 2 weeks ago. Elyard was supposed to bring you the message 2 weeks ago, or last night, allegedly, this morning. It was last night that Captain Moore was on her way and needs your help. But instead, he just spent the night with Juan Jane in the barracks at Arden and then went on a side quest to go get helmets and failed. And we last saw Elyard outside of the armorer's spot in the city that is not friendly to Lander. And he intimidated the guy behind the counter. And now it's, we'll say 3 hours past 3 p.m. And you guys are going through Arden. And Juan Jane is in Arden. And he's got about 20 to 30, like it's a crowd. But it's not a crowd, not like a clustered crowd. It is like 20 to 30 people in formation. Men and women, different species, different races. They're standing in like a formation. They have like Empire colors on. And they are having a light meal. And he sees, and the people of Arden are all, it's kind of like ghost townish. And Juan Jane sees you guys coming in with Big Willie, and he goes, oh god, this is that really weird DM thing. He goes, Big Willie, it's good to see you, friend. And Big, oh, it's good to see you too, Juan Jane. You know, I've always liked getting a chance to speak. Yeah, you're a good guy, Les. You know, maybe we should get a beer sometime. I know you like to bring that hearty stouts down from Goodhead. Oh, and you've got those Juan Jane cigarettes. Yeah, and, you know, we always have a good time doing these double dialogues. Oh, it's just the best, dude. I can't wait to do it again sometime. And then Juan Jane turns to the rest of you guys and says, you know, Elyard spent the night here last night. Helped me out with, tried to run a little errand for the cause. I think he might have fucked it up, but he never came back. Just keep your eyes out for him. And he gets in real close to Peyo as you're in the front seat. He gets in real close and he says, it's about to happen. Shit's about to hit the fan. Keep your sword close. And he like just puts his hand on one of the least offensive spots that he could on you. And it says, keep your sword close. The tension's very thick right now. And he walks back and he says, Getafix, Captain Moore is going to be here soon, and I really hope that the Separatists haven't got word of it yet. But she's bringing the dirigible down, and we're going to be loading up as many people as possible from the group. It's just some kind of sickness going around. Started off last night, people were laughing. Just mad laughing, this weird cackle. And then others started falling down after a while, and the infirmaries are just packed at this point. We think that Lord Sephiron, or some people had said it was Marco Wonderman, and his group had done something to poison the town. But it's caused Marco Wonderman, his followers, his merchants, to hold up inside Oxton. We don't know what their plan is, but we haven't heard or seen them on the political floor. Lander Dawnstar is at the gates of Oxton right now, talking with people, calming nerves, and getting a game plan situated. So just keep going, stay on your guard, and take note, anybody wearing a blue ribbon on their arm are part of the Separatists. So just like weird, just a little backstory here, narration. The city of Oxton is run by like a militia. It's run by like a militia of Oxton that is kind of separate from the Empire loosely, but they still wear red like the Empire. And when this schism happened, and now that there's this weird tension going on, the town's guards, the militia, has essentially split in half. And lest the people, they can't just like buy brand new armor, brand new like uniforms. So Juan Jane's telling you that the people loyal to Separatists' army, like they're wearing the exact same uniforms as the other guards, but the Separatists have been putting blue bandanas around their like arms. And he tells you to keep going, fight the good fight. And he says, Nerva, I'm sorry I'd given some of my full moon cigarettes to Elyard. It doesn't look like he got them to you. I don't know where he went. He had never come back.
It's no worries. I could actually pay you back now.
Oh yeah? How's that?
I like
Get out of scale.
pull out like a little like a little cigarette case that has a couple of like pre-rolls, and then
Yeah, definitely.
and then like my little like, yeah, I don't know, I would say maybe like you know how people just use like a scrap of leather to like wrap something up? I think my herbs would be like in something like that right now.
Yeah, cool. Maybe you got like a cool like leaf or something from the apothecary too, like a fucking cool thing. I'm just picturing you right now, like I can actually pay you back, man. You pull out the burlap sack, you cast Mage Hand in front of you to kind of like weigh it out in the Mage Hand to like set like these like rolled these cigs down in there. And he just smiles as he sees that, and I've always liked your style, Nerva Birch. I'm not much of a learned man, and you might not be much of a cowboy, but I think we've got a lot in common. And
I think so too.
And he takes those, and he says, once I get this troop saddled up, I'm going to be headed to Auckland with this division. The rest of the loyalists here are going to be staying to help Lander in any capacity that they can. But keep on going, and I'll see you guys on the other side. Remember, when you're going through hell, the best thing to do is just keep on going.
Thanks.
Peyo gets even more suspicious, but he's happy that his rumors are taking root.
What rumors?
Marco Dawnstar being part of it, or Marco Wonderman.
Oh yeah, definitely. And the wagon whips. You guys keep going. You guys keep pushing in. to Oxton. It's about 4 p.m. Oh, there's Juan Jane. Let me just share the picture for people in Radioland. Juan Jane. You son of a bitch, Juan Jane. And I'll just use Peyo because he's blue. You guys get to the outer cluster. You start making your way up the hill. And right when you get to the Tremont and Prinpool pass between the two cities, you're encountered by two guards they've got blue bandanas wrapped around their arms. And they are a little bit shaken. They're a bit nervous. And they put a big hand up in front of the horses. They put hands up in front of the horses.
What brings you to the city? Everyone's leaving. I suggest you turn around and get out.
And Big Willie just kind of like shrinks, shrugs his shoulders, and like looks over at you, Peyo.
I feel like we have to go forward.
Is that what you say to them?
Yeah.
That's foolish. I take it you haven't been in the city. Rumors have it that
What do the rest of you guys think?
You guys.
Well,
How many of you are back there? And they're starting to take shape now as they're looking, take stock as they look behind the wagon behind you and start seeing the notorious adventuring party in the back.
What the hell else are we gonna do?
And they both the guards draw their swords.
Oh,
draws
shit. Here
his.
we go again.
And Peyo, as you draw your sword, roll for initiative. Let me open up the turn order. If your guys' token isn't currently on the map, just drag it anywhere and throw your token down.
13.
Oh shit.
Wait a second, I had to re-up roll 20.
Hey, I rolled a 13.
Shing ching on your feet. We had a battle royale at my house last week, and I just put all my dice away, and I wish I wouldn't have. Because now all my favorite dice are all over the damn place.
Drag my token. How do I do that?
Just click and drag it from the journal. Here, I can drag it on top of Peyo's. Bing, quing, on your feet. Erizo, I'll put yours by Nerva. Oh, you're already on. My bad. Who, me bad?
All right.
What did Nerva roll?
Eight.
I think she rolled some magic cigarettes.
What?
8 magic cigarettes.
Nice. Okay. Oh, damn. These guards, even though they're the ones that stopped you, they seem like they're more taken back as they just rolled a dog shit initiative.
Because we're notorious.
Notorious. That's the sound your blade makes as you unsheath it, and we definitely need to get Peyo a magic sword that every time he unsheaths it goes, notorious.
Oh my god.
It's so cool.
I would be so bricked up.
Let's see here. Guards. I'm just going to have the guards go at one turn.
Oh, and by the way, hopefully my rabbi doesn't hear that.
I don't even know what it means. I forgot all the rules my rabbi taught me at the old shul. Damn, there's a nostalgic song lyric. Name that song.
Well, it's not fair for me. I'll let everyone else try.
Good. Then I know you know. I already knew you knew. That's fine. Maybe anybody in chat knows it.
I listened to them on my way home from work tonight.
That's a fucking synchronistic thing. Okay, so who is first in the turn order? Garett, you're first from the back of the wagon. Just theater of mind. There's 2 guards in front of you, about probably 20 feet from you, but there's Peyo and 2 Clydesdales in front of you. Between use.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna kind of look off to the left side and nonchalantly just like flick my hand and shoot a bolt of black energy at the left guard.
Just kind of like hanging off the side of the cart.
Yeah, just like it's like I'm poking my head and hanging my arm out the window, like just
You're like,
nonchalant.
what's the holdup? You're like annoyed at the holdup. You're like, oh god, I don't want to be here. Wait, why are we stopping? You look and see 2 guys with your swords. Get the fuck out of the road and just. Poof. What did you roll?
That was a nat 1.
Oh my god.
Dude, this is.
Oh no.
Something.
Oh no. Roll the damage. Oh wait. Roll the damage. That's good.
Wait, did we all take a long rest?
Yes. I'm assuming you did because you were gone for a while.
That was yes.
Yeah,
sorry,
you met
so
up
I need to. Yeah, I need to roll some hit dice.
Well, you got a long rest.
So that's full again?
Yeah, everything's full for you.
That's right. Okay.
Yep, and I do need you to roll a d12. 1 through 4, you hit Peyo. 5 through 8, you hit yourself, and 9 through 12, nothing happens.
9. Motherfuckers.
Nice.
I'm rolling my regular dice from now on.
If you
That
your
was
second nat one
regular
today,
dice
or that's
roll.
like the third nat one our party's had today. You if you would have hit Peyo, that probably would have unlocked PvP as well in this initiative. Anything else, Garett?
Don't spit into the wind.
I am gonna just kind of like casually lean back into the window like nothing happened.
Nice. Yep. Never mind. Peyo, you're up.
Peyo runs straight to the guard closest to him
Yeah.
and attacks him with the great sword.
Okay. Roll for the attack.
I'm sorry, I always forget this. It's the attack plus the roll 20, right? I mean,
it's a
plus the d20.
It'd be a d20 plus your chance to hit.
Okay, that's 15 because I rolled an 8.
Okay, as you jump off the cart and you bring down your sword, it just whang, bounces off his breastplate that he has, or it's a chain shirt and a thick chunk of metal on his front. It's not like a cuirass or anything, but yeah, he's got armor on, and it just ping, like bounces off his chest and his shield as he just barely blocks it. Your second attack?
Yeah. Oh shit. 10.
Same thing. You just come with another attack. After that first one ricocheted, your hands kind of get a little numb from it, and you come for the second attack, and this one he just poof, parries out of the way. And Nerva, it is your turn. Wait, how did... Getafix, let me, hold on. Peyo, Garett, Getafix, you're up.
Oh, it's me. I am going to. So we're like back by the cart, and they're still up there, and Garett and Peyo have moved towards them. Is that what I...
Peyo has jumped off the cart and is now in melee combat with them. Garett just like leaned out the side of the wagon.
Got it.
Lifted up some canvas maybe. What the fuck?
I am going to cast Guiding Bolt.
Okay.
So, like a flash of
light. Yeah, you just
yes, streaks towards the creature or the guard.
Yeah.
So I need to make a ranged spell attack against them.
Okay.
How do I do that?
So it's gonna be a D20 plus your spell attack. Otherwise, you can just click on the spell itself, I believe. Or do you not have it in your book?
I don't have it. That's on my cleric.
Oh, okay.
sheet.
So do you know what your spell attack modifier is? Spell attack bonus?
I do not.
Go to your spell sheet.
Yep.
It's top right.
Oh, 6.
Yep. So roll a D20 plus 6.
25.
Oh shit. Okay, roll 4d6. 17. Was this the guard on the left or the right?
Which one did Peyo step towards?
The left.
Then I'll hit the one on the right.
Okay. He just vanishes.
Hang on.
Like you hit him with a beam of light, and like as everyone kind of squints from the light, when they all look back, he's gone. There's no mess, there's no blood. It's just he's gone. You just it's like flash of light makes everybody close their eyes, and when they're back, all that's there is his like armor on the floor, like a Jedi died. There's no blood, there's no mess. That's just a very holy way of deleting somebody.
It's awesome.
For my reference with the double class, do I get spell slots for each class or just
Yes, you have
like...
2 spell books.
Got it.
So
Okay.
you have your druid stuff, and then you have your cleric stuff.
Right.
Yep.
Okay.
So your spell slots will be separate.
Perfect. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Anything else? Guiding bolt is an action.
No, that'll be it.
Okay.
I'll just look surprised, like, ooh. New skill.
Yeah, that was flash. Is that from being a cleric?
Yeah.
Oh, that's even better like now you're tapping into that like magical religion that you've been imbued with, and you're just you're like, all right, Mother Ziona, let's see what you got, and you just delete someone. Holy shit! Glad I called that woman. Erizo, you're up. Erizo, are you muted? Erizo, my dude. He left. I'm guessing he's refreshing. After Discord, refresh. He's typing. I'm here. Apparently mic trouble. Post it. What do you want to do, baby boy?
Can you hear me now?
Mike?
I can hear you now. Yeah, who's
Okay.
Mike?
Yeah.
So you just watched Getafix teleported, just yeetus deletus a dude with a guiding flash of light. And now you're up.
Fuck. He deleted that guy completely, right?
Yeah, that guy's gone. Just the guard on the left now.
I'll go for the the guard on the left. I'm distanced away. Let's see. So I'll go for a longbow on this one.
Okay, make your first longbow attack.
Shoo, 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 shoo. Ooh, let's see. 4, 18 a hit.
That's a hit.
All right. And that'll be a 1d8. 7 plus 4. 11 total damage.
11 damage. Okay.
And
That
that'll
was with
be
your
it.
Second attack.
Oh, sorry.
That was your
No,
first attack,
that
right?
that was still the first. Yes, correct. Sorry.
Okay, make the second one.
17 to hit.
Let me double check. That is a hit.
Okay. 7 damage. There.
Okay, that one is also dead now. As you hit him with the first one, as he's blocking Peyo's attacks. He's blocking Peyo's attacks, and then you hit him with a bow or with an arrow. Oh, fuck! And then he turns right as he's turning to see where that arrow came from. He gets the second arrow right between the eyes, just like bullseye. Just, and he falls back. And then you hear this like loud, this woman just screaming really loud as she stumbles backwards out of a house. She's like backing up out of this like house, and she falls to the ground, and this undead just falls on top of her and bites her throat, and blood fucking bursts into the air. And it just starts feasting on her neck.
It's like Resident Evil.
And Big Willie goes, Jesus Christ! I mean, Mother Ziona! We gotta make like a tree and get the fuck out of here! Peyo, get in!
Jumps in.
Okay. And he just whips the horses and they take off for the inner circle. The inner cloister.
Oh no.
Could we possibly take a break real quick?
Yes, I was just gonna ask if this is where you wanted
Okay.
to break or wait.
Yes, please. Break, please.
Yes,
Break.
please. Break, please. Just because you guys asked so politely. I'll leave up this map of Oxton. Do you guys want to come back at you want to do 10 minutes?
Yeah, 10 is good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
Come back at 9:03, no later, god damn it.
Alrighty.
All right.
Okay. Cool. We're taking a break. I am talk to chat. What is up, friends? Dad Link, thank you so much for that sub hype, sub dance. Ooh, yeah. Awesome. Thank you. Kosh, welcome, my friend. Glad you've stopped in to join us. Bamba chicka wow wow. Make like a tree and nud. Time to make like a tray and nud. I wonder if Tree Nudes is taking a piss right now or something. But yeah, he's gonna love that one. I remember, so Tree Nudes and I, we go way back personally. And I remember when I first started streaming, he just hopped in the chat. I maybe post on social media or something that he saw. And he hopped in. I wasn't expecting it, and I hadn't seen him in ages, right? And I was like, yo, what's up? Trey Nudes. Trey. Oh, shit. And it was just like, oh, my God, what's up? It was so fun. Yeah, definitely happy to see you guys here engaging. It's always difficult for me because I see you guys talking about the pecs of steel as you block the sword. It's fun. I love going back. One thing that I'd never do a stream like how Rob does behind the scenes with like the VLDL D&D. There's no way I would do that now, just because like if you have the stones to watch the whole like 3-4 hours that we play, that's awesome. But I also put everything up on YouTube. But I go back for my own editing because I sometimes get clips, sometimes get highlights, but I read the chats. So I might not be engaging right away with it, but I definitely see it. So that's always really fun to read those fun things. Feel free to clip and be good people. Let's see, what am I missing? Tip your bartender. But I'm going to go grab another brewski. I'm going to leave you guys with some tunes. Dad Link, why don't you pick a number between 1 and 9? If you don't mind. We are on the Spectacular album from 2019 on color.com. Number 6. Dude. Okay. Dad Link Adventure. Number 6 is the song I wanted to play. It's my favorite song of all times. It was a song in 2019 that like really boosted me, and that's crazy because I was gonna play it, but I was like, you know what? I'll share the music. I'll see what happens. And you fucking picked it. And if I had 6 brewskis at the house, I would definitely have 6 brewskis, but only have a couple here. This song is Conduct by Cullah. I will see if I can make it. Spectacular vernacular, hit you with the back and the song's called Conduct. Let me just change this so I don't blow your eardrums out. This song is so good. It's like very hold my hand. It's like slow and it's kind of like melancholy, right? I'll have to check that one out. This is kind of slow, but then there's like, and it's kind of like, yeah, like we're here for each other. But then it like does this like funky poppy drop, and it just gets me every fucking time. So here's that song, and I will be back. The adventure starts back in 8 minutes.
Darling, look, the trees ahead are being shook. Brace yourself, face the storm. Soon you'll be safe and warm. Friends and lovers, please be aware. The rain ahead is quite a scare. Stick together, don't be afraid. Soon we'll have our peace reclaimed. It doesn't have to be such a lonely fight. It shouldn't be so hard to tell wrong from right. Wrong from right. It doesn't have to be such a lonely fight. It shouldn't be so hard to tell wrong from right. Wrong from right. Wrong from right. Wrong from You don't have to be lonely to be alone. Oh, it doesn't have to be homey to be a home. Oh, take a look inside, maybe just once in a while. Oh, it doesn't hurt to try to see what you can find. Oh, it doesn't mean you're weak if you just wanna cry, 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 cry. Oh, it means that you're human and wondering why. Oh, just to be alive is just to be in love. Oh, got to realize that it comes from inside and not from above. And come on over to a place in the sky. Come on, swing on by and share some of your love. Bake it in a pie to eat up in the stormy sky. With the magic lies, but the truth is truth. Listen, wrong is right, and only one is ways to such a lonely fight. Don't bow to the pressure that you're taking. 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 Don't bounce to the rhythm that you're shaking. Don't bow to the pressure that you're taking. Don't bounce to the rhythm that you're shaking. Don't bow to the pressure that you're taking. Don't bounce to the rhythm that you're shaking. Don't bow to the pressure that you're taking. Don't bounce to the rhythm that you're shaking. Don't bow to the pressure that you're taking. Don't bounce to the rhythm that you're shaking. Don't bow to the pressure that you're taking. Don't bounce to the rhythm that you're shaking. Don't bow to the pressure that you're taking. Don't bounce to the rhythm that you're shaking. Don't bow to the pressure that you're taking. Don't bounce to the rhythm that you're shaking. Bounce to the rhythm. Bounce to the rhythm inside. Bounce to the rhythm. Bounce to the rhythm, gon' ride.
Let's head over to the adventuring group, see if they're ready.
Rhythm inside. Bounce to the
Hope
rhythm.
I don't walk into anything weird.
Rhythm gon' ride. Bounce to the rhythm.
Hey, what's up, adventuring party?
Rhythm inside. Bounce to the rhythm.
Hello, hello.
Bounce to the rhythm, gon' ride.
We're back.
And we're back. Welcome back, kiddos.
That scared me.
It's your boy.
It's your boy. Someone put my minis inside my dice bag. I'm like trying to sort my dice, and I'm like finding miniatures in it. Okay. Just wait until we get confirmation that everybody's back.
That you're taking, gon' bounce to the rhythm that you're shaking.
Bounce to the rhythm.
Bounce to the rhythm inside.
Are you guys watching the stream?
Bounce to the rhythm, gon' ride.
Some of you guys
I am.
recording? Yeah, hell yeah.
Bounce to the rhythm
I'm back.
inside. Bounce to the rhythm.
Feel free to engage in chat, like, if you want to, of course. I typically just mute Discord if I want to briefly say something. But, if you guys are seeing chat, someone says something funny about your character or something, you know, feel free to say fuck you. It's a free country.
If someone says something bad about Getafix, I'll time them out.
Oh, that's right, 'cause are you a mod?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Someone's like, man, I don't know about this Getafix guy. Seems like a bitch. And your timeout is essentially the fucking blink spell that you just, or that guidance spell that you just casted. Out bloody rageous. Oh wait, that's right, I'm keeping that. Okay. You guys are at the gates of Oxton, which is below. The front entrance. And you see none other than Lander Dawnstar. Getafix. Let's see here. I gotta switch the map over. Too many tabs. On my computer. Not me, but too many tabs. Okay. Oh, this will be fun. I always wanted to share this, but I never did because it didn't get that far. But you see Lander Dawnstar at the front gate with a group of guards. And it looks like there's some dead bodies around them with blue bandanas. A couple guards with no blue bandanas laying dead, as if there was a small skirmish. And Lander Dawnstar sees you guys and says, "Thank God you've made it. I say that it would be very hard for us to complete this, whatever it is we're doing at this point, to gain control of the city.
The loyalists have held up on the northern part in their mansions and estates. We have maintained the control of the courtyard and the exit, the main exit. We believe some are fleeing through the back tunnels. That's no worry. Those that want to squirt out of here are more than welcome to. It's my job to see as many people out as possible before we seal off the gates to Oxton, which, knowing you're here, we may be doing soon. Captain Moore is on her way with the dirigible. Originally, they had plans to arrest her on arrival, but it seems now that dirigible might be an only escape for a lot of people. I have no doubt that once these walls seal, the sick have all left. We've evacuated our infirmaries. It was a nightmare, quite literally. But it is of utmost importance. One thing to narration: the gateway of Oxton, with the whole castle of Oxton, the inner cluster of Oxton, was built by dwarves, hill dwarves, alongside mountain dwarves. They essentially bulldozed a mountain and then used it to build back up this castle. It's like 30 feet tall, like just taller than the Great Wall of China. And the gateway is very large. The gates close sideways. They are mechanically pushed on wheels and close and on gear and through like a system that closes sideways. It's very, very long, very open berth. And Lander Dawnstar goes back to this. He says, I'll stay here as long as I can, facilitate people leaving. People fleeing the city, those that want to hunker down can. We are going to be sealing the walls to eliminate any chance of marauders, or which case we will be balancing the city, essentially. But the first priority is going to be making sure that we can maintain the dirigible for people to leave. I need you to go up to the landing pad and make sure it's secured for Captain Moore on her arrival. And if you look at the map, I drew this a long time ago when I first created the Oxton map. There was the districts. Loyalist is neutral. But this is like the political map, so to speak. But Lander says there's no time to waste. The city's being evacuated, and whatever merchants remain in the city, if they want to use this as their stronghold, that's their prerogative. Secure the landing pad for more, so you yourselves can leave if necessary, along with anybody else that might be left in the city. And for note, when you guys came in last time on the dirigible, you came in at the bottom, at the left gate post. This large part of the gate. And so just speed running, you guys make your way over to these stairs that go up there, assuming you guys decide to do that.
So the threat is undead, right?
The threat is undead, but also the separatists. Because you can see there was a skirmish between them. So there's it's kind of a really weird situation where the separatists and the Red Dragons are fighting for control of Oxton whilst simultaneously having to deal with undead. And there's just one person that's walking out of Oxton right now. People are flooding out. And some guards are checking people very loosely. And there's a couple people that are walking out that are laughing. as they're like walking out. They're like very clearly diseased with something. They're cackling. And like everybody can see it. They all know that's how it started and they're fucking scared. Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Well, we should get a move
Okay,
on.
let's meet more.
Okay. Mora's going to be here in the evening. It's probably 5 p.m. now, so she should be arriving anytime soon. Let me just make sure I have the top of the rampart ready. Okay. So this is the top of the tower. You guys will be coming from the left. I can drag your tokens out there for yees. Oops. Token. Erizo, you already did it. Thank you very much. Okay. So you guys found your way up the rampart stairs. You can see at the end of the rampart, there's like ropes and other such sandbags, anchor ports. Like this is, you can definitely tell at the end the dirigible would land somewhere. It covered like the size of the dirigible is probably half the size of that rectangle rampart, or that big chunk, right? That makes sense.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So you do see a dirigible off in the distance that's coming in. Do you guys want to make ready anything on the way? I guess that's not really a big deal. I guess you just wait for her to... There's no contest up there. Like, there's nobody fighting you.
I put shield in the chat, but that was an accident. I was just switching my spells.
Sure. That's no worries.
I guess, let's see.
Do you guys make your way to the end of the dirigible? Behind you, you do hear movement, but it's other Empire guards. Let me see if I have the guard token. That are behind you. You guys are actually still on that way. I'm just gonna assume you guys want to start walking yourselves to the end. There are some guards that are walking behind you guys that you can hear, and they're holding trunks. Trunks. Yeah, like treasure trunks. And they're starting to march their way to the end of the pier. And they say, "What's up?
What's in your trunks?"
Important documents for Land of Aurum, including sensitive materials, very high volatile magic. Make way. Adventuring party, thank you. We feel much safer that you're here." And they start, making their way to the landing pad. As Captain Moore...
Kind of standing in the back, watching, just kind of taking note of everything happening.
Okay. Those guards drop off their trunks, and they return for more stuff. It looks like they're just hauling stuff back and forth.
Can I go grab some stuff and bring it over?
And help them?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
I'll take my lanky butt over there.
Walking, just shitting and pissing.
Pissing and shit.
Just being a druid.
Peyo's really worried about the airship.
What about it?
Is it there yet?
Spray to heights.
Yeah, you are probably a little nervous about it. Yeah, and you guys, we'll just say like about half hour to an hour passes as the airship that was lingering in the sky is getting a lot closer, and a handful of crates have been like put down. Getting ready for the airship, for the dirigible. As Getafix, you help out.
I'm gonna move up and stand right near the crates and just kind of hang out there.
Okay. Let's do a group perception check. Everybody roll a d20 and add your perception.
Two.
13 for Peyo.
Ooh, nat 20.
Hey,
Damn, Nerva's perception.
Ding dong.
Boom, bam.
I'm fucking pumped. I've been drinking green tea all goddamn day.
You trying to cast the undead on me?
You trying to bring the demons on me?
Forget about it. What does it say? It says,
Yeah, I go to church every goddamn
Church
Sunday.
every goddamn Sunday. Drink green tea all goddamn day. He hits him with a parking cone. And it was just like some guy. It was just like some guy. I lent that DVD to somebody and I never got it back. That's too bad. Was it you, Trent?
hell no. I do love that movie though.
Yeah. But that's, I mean, that you guys have got enough to hear that the sound of moaning is coming from the south side of the wall.
It's not good moaning, right?
No, it is not. It is not. Hoo-yah. It is like as you start to see zombies clambering up to the outside walls, and they're just running into it.
It's not sexy.
Yeah. Wait, you're saying this isn't sexy?
That's a big booty one.
Double cheeked up.
Squishy.
I mean, on second thought. I forgot that these zombies had dump trucks.
Dump truck
Good.
zombies.
Good thing they're dump trucks and not battering rams.
That's a castle wall joke. And then you see, let's see here. That's the sound of me Google writing. I keep pluralizing in my own personal like clip art and stuff. I keep pluralizing guards every time I try and look for the guard token. But it's just guard. It's just one guard token, but I keep writing guards. But yeah, you see two guards like coming to assess as you can hear zombies pooling on one side of the wall. So this is coming from the slums area, the outer cluster, coming up to the wall. And guards going to fight. Peyo, Nerva, Erizo, you guys are just standing in the middle of the rampart for the last half hour, or?
Yeah, I mean, Peyo was kind of pacing around.
You are, give me a wisdom save.
Oh.
6.
Oof. 1 second.
He's gonna say, you're elevated by 1 millimeter. Your fear of height kicks in.
Well, your fear of heights definitely does kick in. I'm just double checking to see what my Okay, so you take 1 level of exhaustion. You have disadvantage on all ability checks.
What?
Yes.
Whoa.
So if you have to do any like athletics, because that would be the most specific to you, that would be an ability check. You'll have disadvantage on athletics. And one of the guards says, "I can't wait to ship off. I've been yearning to head to the ocean." Garett, make a wisdom saving throw at the sounds of deep ocean. No, I'm just kidding.
What to say?
Yeah,
What?
what the fuck? No, Logan, you piece of you rat bastard. Okay, cool. Lest we drag on this swine and equine show, the dirigible finally lands.
Whoa.
And on it, you see Captain Moore lean over the side. My dragon champions. I hate to see you in such intense circumstance, but I am very pleased to have your assistance in this. Help us load up the airship, and Izzy pops up over the helm, and right away he's like, "It's a dirigible!"
It's a dirigible.
He's like, "More, it's a dirigible!" So there's the airship pilot, Izzy, and here is Captain Moore, the Spider of Draken. Very good fighter. And the guards are starting to help load the chests on board. And as and whoever is like helping, you know, or whatever, as you guys start helping, you hear like the Wilhelm scream. As a guard who was coming back up, there was more guards that were coming to help on and off, right? There was one guard who came off on the side. You hear a Wilhelm scream as he just is, you realize he's falling off. He falls off the rampart and gets jumped on by a zombie. He's dead as the zombie is just feeding on his corpse. And then you see, just like in a marching order, more guards. Except these ones have blue bandanas on them.
Oh no.
Oh no.
It's the Crips.
There it is. That's the sound. That's what you hear as you guys turn, like you guys are all happy to see the dirigible. You're helping like tie down the ropes and stuff and like weigh it down. And then you hear that Wilhelm scream. And you see these guards marching toward you. And then they halt. And they just like drop these big tower shields down. And behind them, you see a really fierce looking dude behind them with his blue bandana on.
He's a crip.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
With his blue bandana, and he could even yell that far to Captain Moore. Barely. He just shouts,
Snoo. Oh, sorry.
all the guards start being yeah, wait, it's like the air is just like thick. Yeah, I'm trying to like paint this climatic fight here, and snoo. Yeah, he yells out to Moore, and he says, "No, god damn it, Erizo." No, Erizo just posted in the chat, "Drop it like it's hot." Lieutenant Moore, drop it like it's hot. That's actually what he says. That's canon. He says that to her because she's like carrying a chest. And it says, "Lieutenant Moore, drop it like it's hot." And then she says, "It's Captain now. It is Captain now." And he's all like, "I was looking for a fight, I was sent here to stop your dirigible and keep you from leaving with those precious items. They belong to the Merchants Guild. They belong to the loyalists. They belong to the proud believers of Oxton. She just goes, "Shut the fuck up, you fat pink. You are no loyalists. You are all party to Lord Sephiron himself." And she spits off the airship. It doesn't go that far, though, because it would hit one of you guys. And then...
That's not very COVID friendly.
Yeah, it is not at all, especially with an outbreak going on. I'm gonna open up the turn order, and we will do that thing.
R for I.
R for I?
Roll for initiative.
Oh, yes,
I don't know.
yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
Don't
No,
listen
that
to
was
me.
fucking dope. That was my bad. That was me being a 30-year-old boomer. I was like, what? R for I.
ROI, return on my investment.
Turn on my investment.
I actually got a 19.
Skirt.
Solid 4 from Getafix over here.
Why do druids always just end up like having the worst initiative?
It's because I want to be able to heal everyone after they get attacked.
After they get their shit kicked in. Oh wait, the guard drake goes immediately after him. Is everybody on?
Yep.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, it should be now.
I don't see it.
I don't see a Peyo.
I rolled it to you. It was a 9.
Oh, sorry. I didn't.
That's okay. Garrett, I see
16.
11 from you. It just, I think because you whisper it to me, it doesn't show up.
That might be it. Here, I'll
Let me
try
refresh.
regular now.
Also, your roll 20 is kind of buggy, it seems.
Dude, my roll 20 for some
my
reason. Well, there you go. So 3.
I can change
It
it to
needs
11. I saw your 11 first.
Oh, man.
Peyo's a 16.
Okay. Did the turn order get wiped? No, it didn't. Okay.
Oh, I see it.
Okay, cool. I'm refreshing my own stuff too. Peyo, you said you had a 16?
Yep.
Okay, I am just going to do this so I can just get you on the sheet. Where you at? Okay. And you said it was a 16?
Yeah.
That's what I just rolled for you in roll 20 to get you on the sheet.
It's
It's meant to be. Okay, so at the top of the order is Erizo.
I'm gonna
Start the rave.
I'm gonna get next to Pale, have my short swords ready, looking over and be like, ready to do this? And just ready in action. If a warrior gets close to me, I'm gonna go for an attack with the short sword. So I'll ready that attack.
Okay. It is now the Major Jonathan Tehoxus Ranger. His last name is Tehayx. That was a random generated ranger name that I found. And I was like, Tehayxus. And I was like, I don't even know how to pronounce that, but Tehayxus Ranger sounds hilarious. But it's his turn. And let's see here. He is just going to march up to his men, and he's also going to ready his attack if anybody comes within melee distance of him. And he stops, and then he looks over his shoulder and he whispers something in a different language. Okay, so actually you guys can't hear it, but for the people in Radioland, for Theater of the Mind, he whispers something in Draconic. Let's see here. And this massive...
He whispers it. Is it? It's not audible to me, is it?
No.
Okay.
No, I only said it because I was saying like for Radioland, just for like Theater of the Mind, like if this was a cartoon, he like marches up to the line of shields and he just whispers back, and it is Nerva's turn as his guard Drake just like rips up to the front line. This is what it looks like.
Whoa. That's fucking cool.
Yeah.
Alright. So, all these dudes on the left of the map and these zombies on the ground are looking like they're trying to hurt us.
So, the zombies are 30 feet below you guys.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so we'll jump off that bridge when we get to it.
Yeah, we'll dive head first into that one when we get there.
Right. Great. So, what I'm going to do is pull up my sheet so I can be sure I'm doing this right. I'm going to use my once a day. Oh dang, these are both concentration. Never mind. Okay, well here I'm gonna do. Oh, okay. I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire as my once a day power.
Okay.
It's an action.
How big is it?
It is a 20-foot cube.
Okay.
So it's 4
4x4.
4x4.
4x5. 20-foot cube. 4x4.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's a range of 60 feet, so I'll just like be within 60 feet if I'm not already.
You are not.
Okay, so I'll
You'll
move
have to
up.
moving your 30 feet.
Yeah, okay. I'll move right here. I'll move.
You'd have to move in front of Riso almost. That is. You said 60 feet?
Yes.
So it looks like you can put it 2 squares in front of them.
That's fine.
Okay.
If I can still hit
if you
like
center it there, it'll
3 or
move.
4 of them.
Yeah, if you center it there, it'll go 2 in each direction. So you'll be able to get them.
Okay. Okay, so I'll cast Fairy Fire. They have to make a dexterity saving.
Where are you going to concentrate it? Because you can only get 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. So you can either get the bottom 3, the middle 3, or the top 2.
Alright, I'll do the middle 3.
Okay.
So they each need to make a dexterity save, DC 13. So Nerva like strides up and just like it's only verbal components. So I just I'm just like, I don't know. I have to say some kind of incantation, I guess.
Sure.
And then if it succeeds, they'll be covered in like purple and blue, like glitter.
And this is something that you do racially.
Yes, this is a drow thing.
Nice. So you don't need to look at your spell book. This is something you're born with. You start walking up like cursing in Elvish, and it's just like whispering it out, and it pops up. So oh god, I gotta get major JT Ranger. Chris. Now you're really starting to piss me off. Guard Drake.
That's major.
That's major.
Okay, so the major's save was a 5.
Ick.
And the 2 guards were 17. So
Alright,
I'll roll for each guard since it's only 2 of them. Okay, so it doesn't affect the guard next to the captain. But
it gets the other 2?
Yep.
Nice.
Drop
So yeah,
purple
they're
because-
covered in like purple and blue, like sparkles, and they shed dim light, and attack
Okay.
rolls against them have advantage.
Okay, and the
they,
sun is
they
setting.
can't go invisible.
Noted.
I don't know if that's a thing, but they can't benefit from being invisible.
It might be now. That potion of invisibility.
Damn it.
Okay. And now it is.
Let me just see if I have any bonus actions quick.
Oh, sure.
I switched some spells around, but I don't think my bonus action I wanted to do is another concentration. So
Okay.
I have concentration on this right now.
All right. Oh, and that's holding the disadvantage on them.
Yes.
Okay.
It's not that they have disadvantage; it's that we have
The
advantage.
disadvantage against them. Yep.
Right.
Alrighty.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, Peyo, you're up.
Okay. That's that lizard dog, right?
That is the guard Drake, correct?
Peyo finds it offensive.
As Peyo would.
Yeah, it's just a disgusting version of the beauty that he knows is wolf. So he needs to wipe it out of existence.
Okay.
18.
That's a hit.
Oh, dude, he's gonna pee on it.
4 and 3 is 7 plus 4. Wait. Plus 8, right? Because plus 4 slashing for everyone.
You roll a d8 plus 4.
Not 2d6 plus 4.
You attacked with your.
Great sword.
Oh yeah, 2d6 plus 4. My bad. I looked at a different weapon.
Okay, so I rolled a 4 and a 3, so 8 and 7.
4 and 3 is 7. Plus 4 is 11. I'm
And
sorry.
he
What was
attacks-
the mathematics there?
So I think it's 15. I rolled a 4 and a 3.
So you did 11 damage.
Yeah. I'll go with yeah. And then he does the cyanide
Okay, yep. Then
and
add
rolls
the
5.
Okay. 16 total for the first attack.
And he attacks again.
Let it rip.
Twenty-two. I rolled a 15.
Damn. Roll the damage. 2d6 plus 4 plus cyanide.
So I rolled a 1 on one of them, so I'm gonna roll it again.
Right.
Okay, so I rolled a 5 and a 3.
Another. This one was 12 damage.
And then
Cyanite.
4.
Oof. You've already bloodied this creature.
Peyo finds it very offensive.
Dang.
Yeah, I bet you do. And it is now the guards' turns. And they're gonna yell. One of them in the middle, the one that's not fairy fired, is gonna be like, "What do you want to live forever?" And we'll just move these one at a time. Okay. They used their speed, their action to dash. So these guards have now broken their shield wall and they sprint in as they are rushing in. Getafix, it's your turn.
Whoa, okay.
Whoa,
So
baby.
Yes, it caught me off guard, hey man. So I got 2 guards on me.
They are currently picking up these chests and they're continuing to load.
Okay, and the bad guards are here.
Yep, marked with blue.
Here.
Yep.
Okay. But he stayed back, right? This is the main guy, the purple man.
Yeah, he used his last turn to move forward. He used his movement last turn. That's all, and then he readied an attack. Technically, I think he would have taken the dodge action if an arrow would have came at him, but then he, his guard drake goes immediately after him, which rushed in.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The guard below Peyo is also fairy fired, just so you know, if you couldn't tell.
Yes, there was. Oh yeah, it was the guard and Major.
It was just those two guys, yeah.
And Major JT Ranger.
I'm gonna move forward. Let's see, how far am I? Oh, I don't even need to move forward.
Hell yeah.
But I will move over next to Garett. And
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead on this bloodied
Drake.
Nice.
So
Okay, it's con save.
one moment, the target must succeed on wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, we got a wise guy.
It was a 14.
And would that be my spell save? Is that
What is your spell save?
14?
Make it to break it, so it doesn't affect. It's a cantrip, right?
Yes.
Okay, then it has no effect.
Can he at least hear my song that I was gonna play?
Yes, if you toll the dead, it can hear the song you're playing.
He hears Dr. Dre's voice really loud and it says, "Keep the heads ringing." And it goes, ding ding dong.
Ding 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 dong.
Ding, dong.
Ring ding dong. Ring
Oh my
ding ding dong. Oh, that's good.
All right, so that was okay.
That was
So I
an
just
action?
can't. Yes. takes 1 action. Unsuccessful action. And then I use my movement. I don't think there's anything else I want to do.
Okay, Garrett, your turn.
All right, so I'm going to target the ranger, the guy in orange.
Okay.
I missed his name, and cast id insinuation.
Okay.
Ooh.
So I'll link it to group so you can read it as well. You unleash a torrent conflicting desires in the mind of one creature you can see within the area, 60 feet. But because I have Spell Sniper, it doubles.
Nice.
120 feet.
Very
So I'm going to
fucking
target
brilliant
him.
use.
He needs to make a Wisdom saving throw or be incapacitated.
Okay, he needs to make a Wisdom saving throw or be incapacitated. At the end of each of its turns, it takes 1d12 psychic damage, and it can make another a Wisdom saving throw.
Yep.
Okay. At the end of each of its turns. So he doesn't take a d12
its
now.
turns.
Yep.
No.
He'll just be incapacitated now.
Right, but he has to do a
Provided.
Wisdom saving throw each of his turns to see if he can pass.
But he takes the d12 first. Each turn
Yes.
he'll take a d12 and then make a Wiz save.
Correct. 14 to win. Or 14 is my spell save DC.
19.
Well, that sucks.
Yes.
I didn't even roll on that one and it still sucked.
Oh my god.
Well, it's not that it sucked. It was that his roll was great. Your id insinuation, as you start creeping into his thoughts and insinuating into his id to incapacitate him, he is a fucking meatbag. Like, he has no real id. Like, he is all fucking just brainwashed meat. He's a high-ranking military official for a super corrupt army, and he is well trained and just doesn't faze him. Bonus action?
I'm going to take Stony out.
Okay.
And toss him towards the guard that's near Erizo. We're going to do a force strike.
Okay, let it rip. Oof.
6.
Okay, that is not a hit.
And then I'm going to
The guard below
run up.
Peyo would have had advantage on it. Just
I'm
future.
going to bed.
That's fine. I am going to retreat up into the dirigible.
Okay,
So
you won't have... Let's see here. How much movement do you have? So it's going to take you that movement just to get there, to the base of it, and then your next turn you can climb up.
That's fine. Yeah, sure, that's fine.
Cool. No worries. No, you can go all the way to the...
No, yeah, that's what I meant was like the wing.
Yep, you can
we
go.
get
You're underneath the wing. Right there. Yep, you'll be underneath the wing of the dirigible at this point, and you can climb the rope ladder next turn.
Roger. I thought the wing was like down on the ground like a ramp, but that's okay.
Oh yeah,
All
it's like
good.
it's like an oar. It's like coming out of the halfway point. It's on the hull. Yeah. Sky oar. Erizo, it's your turn, baby boy.
All right, let's do it.
Hell yeah, bird whistle.
We're gonna fucking fly on in right behind Peyo here and give him some support. And gonna go for slashes with short swords on this guy.
Okay, roll your short sword with advantage. First attack.
7. That's gonna be 21 to hit for the first one.
That is a hit.
Alright. You want me to just roll for attacks and then damage at the end?
You should roll for your damage first and always.
Ooh, nice. That first one's gonna be 6 damage without mod.
Without your mod?
Yeah, with it, it'll be 10.
So yeah, why don't you tell me the total number? Because I don't know your pluses. I mean,
Yeah,
I
total.
do sometimes if I'm in the right, you know what I mean? If I'm really if I'm snorting that good coffee. But so
So 10 total for this first one.
okay, cool. Yeah, that first one bloodies him and mortals him.
All right. And then going in for the second attack.
Okay,
So that's going to be a 19 a hit.
that's a hit.
5 total damage on that one.
He is killed.
All right. And then for bonus action attack, I'll go for the one on top.
Peyo's on
Or
the
my
flank.
right.
Yep,
Still with advantage or not this one?
not that one. Nope.
Okay. That's going to be 14 to hit.
That is not a hit.
All right. And that'll be my turn.
Nice. It is the Major's turn. So you're gonna run up here. And he is going to whip a throwing dagger that he has in his offhand. He's got a long sword in one hand, and he's gonna whip a dagger at Peyo with this one. Does a 16 hit? Oh wait, I only added one. It's a +1 dagger, but it's his actual modifier is not +1. It is a +4. So does 19 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay, that's a little bit better. And you only take 2 damage. You probably don't even, it like barely pierces you.
A flesh wound.
Yeah. I'm sorry, it's 3 damage. I don't have it as a magic dagger. The modifier on the sheet isn't updated with magic, but it is a magical dagger. It says magic dagger +1, but the actual mods aren't included. I made this at work today over my 15-minute break. I was like, okay, like this guy's got to be done right, and I did it way too fast. So yeah, 3 damage. I rolled a 1 out of 4 on the dagger. And then the guard drake is going to... bonus action with its animalistic sly like abilities, it will disengage, jump in front of Nerva as the commander, the Jonathan Texas Ranger, is commanding it to attack magic users and ranged people. So it is going to leap at Nerva, the closest range in sight, and is going to make a bite and a tail attack. So the bite Nerva was only a 9. As it lunges in with this bite, and it misses, and it just barely skirts past you with this bite, and then it does this like kick and whips its tail around at you. And that's a 24 to hit. You will take...
Oh.
You're only going to take 5 bludgeoning damage as the tail hits you in the chest.
Ugh, yeah, a shield wouldn't save me. With a 24, that's a really good hit.
Yeah.
With my 10 armor class. Okay. 5 damage. Got it.
Okay. And it's your turn, Nerva.
Great. I have 2 guys here. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. Something I have never done before.
We have seen some shit we have never seen before. Nerva Birch and Getafix Druid.
Here we go.
Eliard, I hope you're watching.
I This one goes out to Eliard. I'm going to drop concentration on Fairy Fire. I don't know if that guy's still alive. Yeah, he is.
Yeah. The mage is still alive.
Yeah, so I'm gonna drop Fairy Fire, and as a bonus action, summon a Shadow Blade at level 3.
Oh shit!
Here
You
we
weave
go.
together threads of shadow to create a sword of solidified gloom in your hands. This magic sword lasts until the spell ends, and it counts as a simple weapon with which you are proficient. It deals 2d8 psychic damage on a hit and has the finesse, light, and thrown properties. In addition, when you use the sword to attack a target that is in dim light or darkness, you make the attack roll with advantage. That's disgusting.
Amazing.
So the magic sword
I'm
lasts until the
casting
spell
it
ends.
at a 3rd level, so it gets 3d8 instead of 2d8.
Oh, very cool. When you cast the spell using 3rd or 4th level, the spell slot damage is increased to 3d8. When you increase to 5th or 6th, then it is 4. Okay, so yeah, 3d8.
So yeah, I think
So you have
It's a
plus
simple weapon.
3 plus
I have to
dexterity.
I have to make an attack, right? So this is a bonus action to summon it. So like
Yes. So
this
you'd
like
use your action.
magical like gloom
Fuck.
forms like a dope ass sword, basically.
As you like put
I
your
would
hands
assume it's
together.
y-
This
yeah, I
dark
would assume
sword.
it's kind of like a long, thin sword, not like rapier thin, but
Right.
you know, it's not like a great sword.
It could be if you want it to be.
No, I don't want a great sword. I want it to be like,
Nice.
you know, like a
Piercing.
imagine like a evil Arwen or something.
Yeah, it's this piercing. Yeah, okay. So it's a
So
d20 plus 3 plus your dexterity or strength. I'm assuming your dex is higher.
no, actually,
They're the same.
yeah, they're the same, which is to say nothing. So
d20 plus 3.
it's /R.
1d20 plus 3.
Oh, did I do the wrong slash?
It'll be the one below your quotation mark.
Yeah, that's the one I. Is it R/ or /R?
/R. Space
That's what
bar.
I did. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
there
/R
was no
space
space.
bar 1d20. Yeah. Yep, that'll be it.
Okay.
17 on the
17
guard
hit.
drake. That is a hit against its natural
Ooh,
armor.
8.
So roll 3d8 psychic damage. /R spacebar 3d8.
Oh, 2 1s and
Oh,
a 3.
no.
So we got
Does
5 damage, but I stabbed him right in the
You
nostril.
fucking stab it in the nose, and it does psychic damage to it. Like it's expecting this
right
like
in the brain.
it's like piercing blood, this like howling pain to come out, but instead it just like snorts as like the sword is like not really real. So like as it shakes its head, it kind of like the sword kind of wisps in this black mist as he's like shaking with it in its nose.
Yeah, so I'm like, as I try to like stab it, and like I do, but I'm like not very strong. So I'm like, 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 oh fuck. And yeah, that's it for me. That's my bonus action and my action.
Dude,
so...
Shadowblade's cool as hell. I wish you could use your like
intelligence.
Yeah, but it counts as a simple
That would
weapon.
be nice. Yeah. It's okay. If I had a higher dex, it would be actually really fucking awesome.
Be pretty OP.
Yeah.
It should be if you upcast it, you can do that. Peyo, it's your turn.
Okay. Man, I really wanted to finish off that dog.
That would have been great.
You can chase it.
No. He's gonna attack this dude.
Okay.
He's kind of confused by the dog just upping and leaving like that. So in his confusion, he lashes out in anger at that dude.
Makes
Seems
sense.
closest one to him. And he rolled a 10.
That is not a hit. As the same guard as before just lifts up his shield, ting, blocks it.
And he rolls again. He
Second
hits out
attack.
again. Yeah. And attacked us with a 12.
That does not hit.
Peyo's
These-
not feeling it.
These guys are so trained in the combat of sword and shield fighting that they're really good. They're getting really good at just ping parrying with their shields. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay. It is the guard's turns. This guard is going to move up and replace the dead comrade that's laying there and enter flanking. So these guards are each going to make an attack with opportunity. Or with advantage. They're using maces.
The plural is mice.
They're using mice. The one at the bottom does not hit you, assuming that a 12 doesn't hit.
A 12 does not hit.
Oh my gosh. And then I rolled even lower. I rolled a 6 for the guy at the top.
With.
Yep. Now the other one that's by Nerva is gonna run down, close in on Nerva, and make his attack.
Oh, jeez.
Is gonna run over to this side and gain flanking as
Oh,
well.
jeez.
That's much better. That's a 15 to hit. As
Fuck, a shield would still hit me. Damn it.
Damn. As he runs behind Nerva.
It's +5 to my AC with shield, right?
Yeah.
I'm double checking.
And it would have been make it to break it, yep.
Yeah.
Oof. You take 6 bludgeoning damage. As he runs behind you and you've got your sword in with him and he slides around, seeing you lunging, takes the opportunity to come behind you and just crack you in the back between the shoulder blades.
Ow.
And Getafix, it's your turn.
All right. I am going to cast a moonbeam on our little friend here, Orange Circle, Big Bad Man.
Okay, Major Jonathan TX, this ranger.
Major Jonathan, but I'm going to cast it at a level 3.
Okay.
Ooh. I like to think of Getafix doing like the Sailor Moon magical girl transformation when he casts Moonbeam.
I love that.
Yeah, that makes sense. I could see that.
Like, what does she say? By the power of the moon, I punish you.
By the power of the moon.
We need a Constitution saving throw.
Hold on, I'm just playing a clip of the transformation on the stream.
Oh, perfect.
Oh my god.
As he's just dropping the moon power. Alright, anyways, I don't want to get copyright infringements. Here's the con save from the big bad boy. That was a 16.
And that goes against my spell save?
Yes.
So that was successful. So you take half the amount of damage.
Fuck.
but it's still 3d10.
You roll 3d10, and he'll take half of that.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Ooh.
21.
So half
my
of
God.
21 rounded down is 10 damage. Takes 10 radiant damage. The moonbeam
And
starts piling down on him, and he's just making a small grimace, but it's not enough.
Do we have a token for my...
Your moonbeam? Yeah, I can get one
There
quick.
it is.
Oh, you got one. Do you have one?
Oh, no, it just says handouts, moonbeam, exclamation point. I don't think that's a token.
No. I hope this is okay.
I mean, it could look like a pretzel for all I care.
You son of a bitch. That's the wrong guy. I almost gave you permission to move the other guy. Okay, controlled by Getafix.
Yeah, these nuts.
Yeah.
Alright, you can control it now.
Cool.
Whenever you're ready. Hold Alt since it's slightly bigger than the actual square.
Got it.
Okay, and up next is Garett.
All right, so watching everything happen to Nerva, I'm gonna shoot a little crackling bolt her way at the dog.
Okay.
I thought you were gonna just say at me.
That's what I thought too. I was like, damn, Nerva, you shouldn't have read his mind.
Yeah, he just ends it. He's like, finally, my chance.
Thirsts Nerva.
Like,
9.
oh, whoops, I slipped.
9 does not hit the guard drake.
Yep. And so where is Stony at? Because we never actually dragged him out.
Yeah, you threw him on the top. Let's see here. You threw him at the top guard. I put him on.
Okay, so I'm gonna actually have him fly over at the Drake dog as well for a force
Okay.
hit.
Skadoosh. You got a nat 20 coming up, man. After all that, you got a nat 20 coming up.
14.
Oh, 14 to hit the guard drake. Make it to break it. Roll for damage. It wasn't much,
3.
but it was a hit.
Three
Stoney's like,
3 damage.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
But a victory nonetheless. Boink as you jump on top of it. Stony does.
That's gonna be 3 damage.
I applied it.
Oh, okay. And then I'm gonna climb up on top of the dirigible. How much of that movement does it make? Can I like put myself over here?
Let's see here. So it's gonna take you at least 20 feet of movement to climb up it. I won't give you a movement penalty. Just give me an athletics
Fine,
check.
I'll go over here. Athletics check. Oh boy. That's
enough.
a 9.
Don't worry, you didn't need much to climb the rope.
Good.
Just a 5.
My arms aren't that scrawny.
Yep. Anybody can climb a rope ladder. It's just like, let's see if you can do it without falling or taking more of a movement penalty.
Alrighty. So I'm gonna hang out here.
All right.
Actually, can I take half cover?
No.
Okay.
Sure. Why not? Erizo, you're up.
Alright, let's keep this party going.
Hell yeah, Bernard.
But first, here's how Nerva's hurting. I'm gonna yell, Nerva, use this! And as a bonus action, cast Healing Spirit.
Okay.
And I'll put it, where is it? There it is.
5
I'll put it right
cube.
And this time around, it's a transparent scorpion, a friendly one.
Okay.
And
So
what does
that'll
that
be
do for me?
available. Oh, sorry.
It's a tequila scorpion. Have fun.
So you're able to get some healing from this. The charges on it are a total of 3, and each time when you move into the space for the first time on a turn or start your turn there, you could roll a 1d6 to restore that amount of hit points, no action required.
So it's a 5-foot cube. So you'd have to put it on her. Like in her space. Because it's not a 5-foot. It's not a 5-foot reach. Like within a 5-foot range, it's a 5-foot cube. So it just occupies 1 square on the battle grid.
Okay.
So you can put it right on Nerva's square, and it's like the scorpion can just like appear on her shoulder.
Cute.
Yeah, and you hear it's like claws like clickety clackety in your ears. But you feel you're not scared of it. Because it's red like Erizo. Yeah.
It has those wonderful big Japanesey eyes.
Yeah, you look down at it, and it's actually got Erizo's face.
Oh God! Wait, the face of a bird?
Yeah, it's just smiling up at you.
And it's all like, kill me.
Until the spell ends, whenever a creature you can see moves into the spirit space for the first time, or starts its turn on a turn, or starts its turn there. 1d6. It's got 3 charges.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if I have a shiny.
When
you start your turn.
Okay.
When you start your turn, we can just have Erizo roll it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Nice, cool.
Here's a scorpion. It doesn't look fey at all. Nothing about that looks like fey, but
no, but you know what could make it fey for next time? Some googly eyes. That always makes things better.
Yeah, that's a good point. We could put some googly eyes on it. Anything else, Erizo? That was your
yeah. So and I'll use my 2 go for attacks on first this soldier. Actually, the soldier above.
Okay.
First attack. Ooh, 25 to hit.
That's a hit.
All right, rolling for.
You already hit this guy once, right? No, you
this
missed
one
that bonus action. This guy once.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it was bonus. It didn't hit. Yeah.
That's right. So you didn't hit. It
It didn't hit yet. Yeah. So it'll be +4, 6 total damage on that first attack.
What did you roll to hit? You hit enough?
It was 25 to hit.
Okay. Yeah, that's a hit.
Okay.
And you said 6 damage?
6 damage, yeah, total.
Okay. Second attack?
15 to hit.
Oh, that's not enough.
Oh, that one bounces off.
Yep.
And that'll be my turn.
Blocks with his shield. He is, however, bloodied and mortaled from those attacks. It is the mage's turn. And does Moonbeam require him to...
Yes.
At the start of each of his turns or something?
Yes. So, if you enter the spell's area for the first time on a turn, or start its turn there, it is engulfed in ghostly flame.
Okay, it was only a 12.
All right. So then, if I cast it,
10.
yeah. So if I cast it at level 3, it still does that, right?
Yeah, it's always 3d10. It's a heavy ass moonbeam.
12. Full 12.
Okay. And then he is going to leap on top of Peyo. Actually, as he's in the moonbeam, and the moon's coming down, he yells out through the rushing moonbeam energy, and he says, Finally, a fight worth fighting! And he yanks this potion out of his pocket and just chugs it as a bonus action.
Cheater.
And his starts rumbling. You can see as the metal armor starts shaking and his like pads start ripping as the dude just takes a dry scoop of a potion.
Oh my god.
And he starts raging, and some pieces of his armor actually do fall off. Some piece of his armor just like clang off of him. And then he pulls this great sword out from behind his back. This raging guy. And then
I don't like him already.
And then he just leaps forward on top of Peyo. Okay. It's gonna be. Oof.
He got massive.
Yeah, he got shredded. And since there's, he just drank a potion.
Yeah.
Transmutation potion, which was produced in the. Just for a little fun narrative, since this is like a last thing, this was produced in the same lab as Granium, the good head transmutation wizard. That was what was being. A lot of that was cooking in the vats. That's what they were working on, distilling, so to speak. This is with advantage because you're flanked by 3 people, and he's a great token. Does 17 hit?
It does.
Okay. You take 12 damage.
Oh god.
That's
I should have kept my fairy fire on him. Oh no.
Here comes the second attack.
That's just first.
That is 15 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay, so the second one does not hit. And that's his turn.
God.
And then his guard drake, his turn. The guard drake is going to do a tail and a bite. We'll do the bite first with advantage. Nat 20.
Ah.
Yep. Let's see here. Oh, and that was the bite too. Oh no, that one was the most potent. Let's see here. You take 9 piercing damage as it bites into you, and it after it bites into you and takes some of your elven blood out and gets a taste, it reels a tail whip. I rolled another nat 20. I'm not touching the dice. I shit you not. You can check on chat. You can check on the game. That was another nat 20. I also rolled a nat 1.
Bro.
So so that is climatic as fuck.
That's messed up.
That is climatic. That is climatic juice right there. You take 10 bludgeoning damage. Are you bloodied now? It looks like Nerva left the chat.
Wait, what?
Are you bloodied? Like less than half health?
Oh shit. Okay.
You took 10 from that tail.
Okay.
You took 19 total.
Fucking
Not
okay.
10.
Yeah. I'm bloodied.
Okay.
Oh lord.
And it's your turn.
Great. Well. Can I try to use the amulet to push this guard off of the ledge?
Yeah, definitely. Range spell attack.
I would like to do that, please.
Yep, range spell attack against his. Just mad as fuck. God damn it.
Okay, range spell attack. That's gonna be. Oh, thank you for the 3 HP, Erizo.
Oh yeah, at the start of your turn. Thank you for that 3 HP. And she's just like,
Oh, I was reading the chat. Sorry if
Yeah.
that sounded like I was dead inside.
no, it's like, wow, thanks for the 3 HP. As she's just like got a lacerated like wound on her thigh, it's just pouring blood out.
Well, it's the little scorpion. He like stings me, and I'm like, ah.
Ah, thanks, buddy.
Okay. Let's see. What was
D20
I
plus.
doing?
You're gonna amulet
20.
push this guy off.
Yes. D20 plus 5 is my attack bonus.
Yep.
Right. Go gamer.
Oof. I rolled a 9.
D20 plus 5. What? I rolled a 7.
Nice. It doesn't do it. So as you grab this amulet, as you go to touch it, it's like not responding. As it just like puffs out, you're feeling connected to it more than ever, and as you're starting to feel weak, it is not able to push him off. And that was a bonus action.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna like look at him and like dramatically try to like force push him off, and it like doesn't work. So I'm like, shit. And then I'm still holding the like gloom sword, so I just like turn around really fast and try to hit the dragon thing because I know it's like close to death.
Yeah, definitely. Go ahead, roll your attack.
I'm just gonna be like, whoop, and just turn around and try to hit it.
Turn around. Now you're just like enraged. Nerva could multi-class as a barbarian now. D20 plus 3. That's enough to hit.
Indeed.
Roll 3d8. Oh shit, hold on. You have to do a con save.
Oh no.
Yep, you have to make a con save, otherwise you don't have the sword. I'm sorry, I let
Oh,
that happen.
because of concentration.
Yep.
Oh, you're so right.
So
Okay,
we'll
okay,
just
okay.
do the biggest one was 10 points of damage, right? Just do a DC 10 con save.
Oh.
Not enough. So your sword drops.
Damn
You can
it.
try and pick something else. Yep.
Dang it. Okay.
So you still
So I
have your
get hit.
action.
So my
So you
sword
get hit,
goes away.
your sword
I try
drops to
force
the
push
ground.
him.
Yeah, and then you just
Doesn't
turn
work.
around, you're flanking, you're raging. What's going on?
Oh my god. Okay. Okay. So I still technically would have my action.
Yes, you have your action still.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to pull out a little piece of glass from my robe that's wrapped in fur.
Okay.
And I rub it together and create a static little spark.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast lightning bolt.
Nice, from a piece of fur. Nice, very cool. Forming a 30-foot line. I'm sorry, 100-foot line, 5 feet wide.
So I'm gonna
yeah. Each
try
creature
to
in the line
get.
makes a dex save.
Yeah, I'm gonna try not to hit Peyo.
Yeah, I think you've got
Well, I
that.
appreciate that.
I think you've got that. You can definitely hit all 3 of them. And Stony.
Amazing.
Garett,
So
I'm gonna need a dex save from Stony.
Oh no. God, Garett hates me though. I don't want. It's fine.
Jesus
Damn,
Christ.
that's a great use of a line spell. Good shit, Nerva.
16.
Okay. Yeah, my spell save is only 13, so we will take half damage. Okay, here we go.
1 second,
yeah,
I gotta do the guard. The guard and the Drake both fail, but the major saved.
amazing.
Yep. And Stony saved, but is gonna take half.
33 damage.
Oof. So Stony's dead.
Oh no. I'm sorry. I like shoot out this lightning bolt and I'm like, Stony.
What does it? So like, you just got bit. Your sword dropped. It hit the ground and just turned into like a puff of black smoke as the sword hit the ground. And then you turned around to like push this guard. You like wheeled your you barely even turned around. You just wheeled your elbow backwards, like clutching the amulet. And as you're holding you were holding the amulet, right? And as you're clutching onto it, and you wheel back, and it's not working, and in a rage, you just like are holding your like your shirt, your garment, whatever, and you just like rip at the amulet and some fur from it's fall weather. Maybe you have like some fur on your coat, and you maybe had that, or you just like reached in your pocket for anything last second, grab some fur, whatever, and you just rub it together. And you start doing your fucking spell casting, and the guard Drake in front of you just completely gets fried by it. The guard that's fighting Peyo right now, absolutely fried by it. And then you said it was 33?
Yes.
Holy shit. Yep, and then the major also takes, 17 damage. Wow, yeah, big line of lightning.
Nerva's hair is like sticking out.
Yeah, Nerva's hair is like totally like straight out.
Storm or whatever. She has like white hair and like white eyes when this spell is being cast. I have decided.
3rd level spell. Hell yeah. Yes, it's canon now. I'm Storm. Any last words, Nerva? Or I mean, any
Oh God. No, I mean I'm just gonna be standing there like like kind of. I just like killed 2 guys, so that's pretty cool.
There is such thing as a storm or a barbarian. We'll get to that later. Peyo, you're up.
Oh no. Don't give me any ideas.
Looks like over his shoulder and is like, what the fuck? And then just turns around and attacks this mortal dude.
Okay, make roll for
With his
attack.
great sword. So 11 plus 18.
That's a hit.
Awesome. So I rolled 2 5s plus 4. Plus 4 is 18.
Okay, roll your cyanide damage.
And oops, that was the wrong. I rolled a d10. So 3.
All right, this guy is completely mashed, splashed, and gashed. Your next attack?
Against
Major?
steroid. Yeah.
Yeah, Roid Rager.
Yeah.
Hey, battle stims, man. Whatever it takes to win.
So that's a 15 plus 7. 22.
That's a hit.
I rolled a 6 and a 2, but I'm gonna re-roll the 2. So plus 4. So I rolled a 6 and a 4, sorry. So 18. And then 8, but I have to roll a
Wait.
d6.
Hold on a second. Could you recount your damage again? Because it sounded like you just pulled an Erizo and added like 7 damage on that.
So I rolled a 6.
Okay.
So that plus the 4, that's 10.
Okay.
And then I rolled a 4.
For
plus
psionic?
4 is
okay.
no. Yep. So I rolled 2d6, right?
Yeah.
So one of the d6 was a 6, and then the other one was a 4.
Yep. And then you rolled a psionic 4.
No, then I rolled a 4 and an 8.
You only attacked him once.
Yeah,
So why would you roll
But
4d6?
no, I rolled 2d6.
And you rolled a 6 and a 4.
Yes,
So you're at 10,
plus 4,
14,
plus 8.
plus 4.
8
You-
is the sign mate.
What is your cyanite dice that you're rolling?
1d8.
Okay.
But now I have to go down to a d6 because I rolled the max of it.
Okay. I see. So you rolled 14. You rolled 10 on the greatsword.
Mhm.
Plus 4 for your strength is 14.
Yep.
Plus 8 for your cyanite, so that's 22 damage.
Yep.
Okay. And anything else?
He's gonna do the action search.
Hell yeah, you will.
So he's gonna attack again,
Okay.
and that was a 6 plus 7, 13.
Not enough. It's a miss.
All right. And he attacks again. 15.
15's not a hit.
Dang.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay. And then it is the guard's turn, who is going to attack Nerva with his mace.
No.
That was a dirty 20 to hit.
Oh. Ow.
Oof. 7 damage.
Oh no.
Are you below 10?
Yes.
You're mortaled. Okay, so Nerva's bloodied and mortaled, and it is Getafix's turn.
It's your boy. I'm gonna use Balm of the Summer Court on Nerva.
Okay.
So 120 feet. I'm gonna use two of them.
Okay. You can use 3,
Oh, I can use 3.
because it's half your level, isn't it?
It does. I'm level 5 though.
You're level 6.
Oh.
Remember?
But five druid, 1 cleric. So does that count?
Oh
as
yeah,
6?
you're right. Nope, you're right.
Oh.
It's half your druid level. Thank you.
Okay.
I forgot.
Counterspell.
So then I roll 2d6 to see how much.
Okay. Yep.
Seven.
Okay. Nerva's no longer mortaled.
So that was it's a bonus action, right?
Yes.
Yes. So then I use my action to move my moonbeam onto
The
fish
major.
sticks over here.
Fish
Yeah, major.
sticks. Okay. And that's when his turn starts, he takes that damage. Or is it when he first enters it?
So it says when you first enter it. So the first time.
The first time you enter it. So this will be the second time he enters it. So the first time you enter it, or when you start your turn, right?
Yeah, because it says when a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn.
Oh,
or
the
starts
first time
its turn
on
there.
a turn. Or starts its turn. Okay, yeah, I'll roll a con save. It was a 22.
So half damage.
Yep.
That was 3d10, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
7.
Okay. And anything else?
No, that'll be it.
Garett, you're up.
All right, so again, I'm going to shoot an Eldritch Blast at the guard near Nerva, because we know we want Nerva to stay alive, even though she killed Stony. I never forget.
Uh,
7.
That's not enough.
And I'm just gonna hang out, go back to half cover.
Okay. Erizo, you're up.
Question: is there flanking allowed on this big bad boy?
Nope, you need 3 people minimum.
All right. So then I am just gonna take spot here. Take a bonus action to do Zephyr Strike.
Okay.
Oh, there you go. So I guess, and then I'm gonna go for attacks with short sword.
Okay.
And I'll use the Zephyr Strike effect to give myself advantage on this first attack.
Okay.
Let's see. So, oh shit, that's gonna be 15 for the first one.
That's not a hit.
All right, going for the second one. Oh, that's a 10.
10's not a hit.
All right, and you hit a miss to the end of that turn. And then I'm gonna do my free disengage. All right, that'll be it.
You're free disengage?
Zephyr
because you
Strike.
Zephyr Strike. Okay, that's right.
Yeah, Zephyr
Zephyr
Strike.
Strike is
Okay.
OP. Like, that's an incredible ability.
Yeah. It is really fun. And it's a rave. You move like the
Hell
wind.
yeah.
Yeah, you scared me the other time when I mentioned that, and you're like, everybody started getting crazy and getting weapons ready, and I'm just like, what?
Oh shit. um Okay. He is going to make these great sword attacks again at Peyo. That
Is
was
my
a
moonbeam done at
Oh.
this point?
How long does it last?
It's 1 minute, so each turn is how many seconds?
6 seconds. So it lasts for 10 rounds of combat.
2, 3.
It hasn't been
Yeah.
10 yet.
Uh,
So here, I'll give you a con save quick, because he started his turn. And he failed it. It's an 8.
all right.
$19 DiMaggio.
DiMaggio.
And you have... this guy's been bloodied, I guess. I haven't really been noticing that. He is bloodied. But the 19 hits Peyo. And he is going to deal his damage. Peyo, you're going to take 10 damage. And then he is going to use a trip attack as a battle master maneuver with his sword, this great sword, to sweep you at the legs. So you are gonna have to make a saving throw to the attacks damage rolls. A DC 13 strength save with disadvantage because you have you have that exhaustion level.
Um,
The first roll is a 17 plus 7, so 24.
Okay, and the second one.
A 19 plus 7.
Okay, so you save the sweep. He was gonna just knock you prone and then charge someone else, but he's gonna stay there and keep hacking. So you took 10 damage for the last attack.
Yeah, I took it out. Yeah.
Okay, and then does an 11 hit you?
It does not.
Okay, then it is the guard drake's turn, which is dead. I'll remove that from the order, and it's you, Nerva's turn. Sorry, Nerva, I accidentally clicked past you.
okay. I really want to try to knock this guy off because I think that'd be so fun.
Do it. Try it's a bonus action.
Okay. Is it plus my spell attack?
Yeah, d20 plus 5.
Okay.
And the zombies like can hear it,
Oh no.
so they start crawling over to the ledge.
13.
Okay. He only rolled a 10, so yeah, he
Yes.
gets shoved off. He takes only 3 bludgeoning damage. Maybe he like
Wow.
maybe he like bumped into a oh, he's in the corner. Maybe he like kind of bounced in the corner a little bit as he was falling, broke a little bit of his fall. But he lands. He's definitely got the wind knocked out of him. Oh wait. Yeah, I rolled another 1. I rolled minimum damage most times. But yeah, then he's immediately jumped on by zombies, as you can hear him fucking screaming as the zombies are ripping apart his flesh. And he's dead.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. And you've now
well,
added a zombie to the horde.
Oh no! Shit. Ah.
And suddenly lost
Okay.
all of its armor and looks like a woman.
Oh, like,
Jesus Christ. Okay. I was gonna say, do I get heals from?
Nope,
Scorpion?
when he
Or is
cast
this-
Zephyr Strike, it dropped.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, that's fine. Making sure I don't forget anything, but yeah, I don't have any heals unless I have a potion, which I'm not sure I even have that. Okay, well,
Looks like you guys have just one target left.
okay, and it's the big one. Okay, I see. I'm going to cast another spell. That's what I do.
That's what I do. I spell.
I'm going to cast Mind Whip.
Okay, let it whip.
Whip it.
whip it real good.
I thought I clicked on the spell to put it in chat, but
That's
I
okay.
guess-
You psychically lash out at one creature you can see within range. The target makes an intelligence saving throw, and on a failed save, the target takes 3d6 psychic damage. And it can no longer take reactions, which is good because he uses reactions sometimes for maneuvers. Moreover, until its next turn, it must choose whether it gets a move or an action or a bonus action. It gets only one of the 3. Wow, okay.
So make an intelligence saving throw DC 13.
Yeah, he's not that bright. He failed. It was a 10.
Yes. Okay, so I get to whip him mentally.
Yeah, you get to mentally whip him.
3, 6. A 1, 2, and a 3. So 6 points of damage.
A 1,
I
a
just,
2,
like-
and a 3.
I look at him like right in the eyes, and I just like give him that like
Yeah.
kind of like look. And then it hurts him so badly.
Yeah,
6
it's
points damage.
psychologically it's like, ow! It like whips him in the head, but like he doesn't know how to really act anymore. He's like, fuck, ow, like he only make one turn, one action, bonus action, or movement. So, Peyo, before your turn starts, I really badly have to use the bathroom, and I know it's like running super late. Can we take like a 3-minute bathroom break and then just come back and kill this guy?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. What's up, chat? Let's see here. I'm gonna be right back because I have just chugged a liter of water. I don't know why I do that to myself while I'm streaming, but I'm gonna throw on a color song for you. And I'll be right back. Sorry if I blew your eardrums out.
From a hard day's work under a stone. Just one more hill to climb till I'm home. Till I see my roly-poly son. Till I see my roly-poly son. Till I see my roly-poly son. Just as I got to the top of the hill, I felt a strong wind and time stood still. Both my antennae felt something strange. The ground and the wind shook and took me away. As I flew above, I saw my and I shed a tear, for I may never see him again. And I coiled up and rolled right down, back from when I came, back from my home, away from my son, back from my home, away from my son. Just one more hill to climb till I'm home, till I see my roly-poly son, till I see my roly-poly son, till I see my roly-poly son.
And we're back. Wow. You know, I really had to use the restroom.
One of the caves? Like one of the mines? Okay.
That's okay. Thank you. I was like dancing in my seat. I was like, I don't want to like make this take longer, but like I'm also might actually piss my pants on stream. And I won't do that unless I get 10 subs at least.
Incoming.
Yeah, incoming. No, I take it back. I'm at 100. I'm at 100. Peyo, it's your turn, babe.
Alright, Peyo's gonna attack the steroid dude again.
Hell yeah, ripping, raging, ranting, and wrecking.
So I rolled a 16 plus 7 is 23.
That's a hit.
Awesome. So 2d6 plus 4. So I rolled a 4 and a 1. I'm going to re-roll the 1.
Okay.
And I rolled it as a 1 again. So I rolled
Well,
four,
hold on.
5.
You have to take the second one.
I have to take the second one, yeah.
So you have
So
to take the
5.
one.
Yeah, so it's
9.
5 and 9 plus 6. Sorry, I didn't. No, this is not 6. A d6. 3.
So 12 damage.
Yeah.
12 Dimaggio.
He does that again.
Okay.
18 plus 7 is 25.
That's a hit.
All right. Two 6s.
Ooh, shit.
So 16. And then a 2. So 17, 18.
So as you have disadvantage because you're up on these heights, disadvantage on your skill checks, and he makes this battle maneuver to do a sweeping attack on you, and even with that disadvantage, you manage to not get swept as he cut you open with the one attack, and he came around for this sweeping thing. You dodged it. You jumped up over it, and his second attack missed. And you get him once with the cut, and you notice this big guy as you cut him, and he takes a step back. How do you take advantage of that opening and end the fight?
So he's sideways, right? He's perpendicular to the giant, and he, with his left hand, he has his great sword, and he slices it almost like a bat.
Okay.
And then he continues using that momentum to spin around completely, does a 360, and then tries to chop him through the body.
It can only go halfway because he's so large and roided right now.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, and you just get a big chunk as the other half tips over, and he drops to his knees. But don't celebrate yet. Because as soon as you've killed him, at the end of the rampart, you hear the doors burst open. Burns! And zombies have made it up the rampart. Burns. And out behind you, you hear, as now that nighttime is falling, you hear the brains coming from the back end of the rampart, and then landing right between Getafix and Peyo Morisan with his big dragon wings out. Lander Dawnstar, which this is my miniature that I use in my campaign that I'm a player character in. Lander Dawnstar lands down in the middle of you guys. And he's in panic, right? And he says, "Looks like we're taking the city the only way we can." And he says, "Everybody get to the dirigible." I forgot that I had a character voice for him. "Looks like we're gonna have to take this city the only way we can at this point, and that's through extermination. Everybody, please get aboard the dirigible ASAP." And he jumps on top of the dirigible. He is just like Lieutenant Moore is just marching over to one of the chests. As he's looking through the chests, he's fumbling through all these boxes that they brought up, right? All this luggage. And he's like, "It was the one specifically marked with the golden insignia of my family's clan." of my family's signet reel. Okay, and then he opens up this chest, and is everybody rushing to the zombies are like clamber,
I'm yelling out, "Everybody up, quick!"
yeah, and you can
Get going,
you can
get
be like
going.
assisting people up. And as you look down, you can see there are like merchant vessels that are trying to make an escape to leave the city. Like there are plenty of merchants that you could guess maybe left out the back door. But the back door is not big enough for their carts to fit through, their wagons, their payloads, right? And you can see massive teams of wagons now like full evacuate. Like the merchants are pulling out now. There is absolutely nobody that is going to be staying in the city anymore. The separatists were planning on like holding it down, and it was kind of like who can fight each other and outlive the zombie apocalypse. But it's gotten bad, and you start to see the wagons pulling out, but you hear the loud. It almost sounds like the earth itself is crumbling below you as the massive gates of Auxton, which haven't been closed since who knows how long, the last magical civil war, the massive gates start closing, and it's shutting in all the separatists that were trapped on the north side, all of the merchants, everybody. And the walls that were meant to keep out armies are now trapping in all of the supporters of the separatist movement. And Lander Dawnstar is rifling through his trunk, and he says, I specifically asked you to pick up this one. And he's like talking to one of the guards. He's like, I'd specifically asked you to pick this one up from the Mages Guild. Where is the one that you brought from Magic the Gathering? And he's like, oh, sir, it's right over here. Is what he's, very good. And he cracks it open. He grabs this jacket, I believe it was. Was it a piece of velvet? Was it a robe? I can't remember. But he grabs this cloth, and it's got some velvet on it. And he removes the velvet. And he's holding in front of him the winter orb.
Oh.
And he starts like flapping it in his hand like David Bowie in the Labyrinth does with one of those metal orbs. And he's making this ball float around with his hands, and his fucking draconic bloodline level 20 sorcerer wings blast out of his back, and he's weaving the orb in the air, and he says, I believe it's time for you to take off. This city belongs to the Red Dragon. But it's about to get very cold in here as he's whipping the stone, and the stone just starts to turn dark blue, really dark blue. And in the inside of the orb, you can see a white flash as it starts shining, and Lander flies towards the center of Auxton and just drops it.
Oh, God.
And it hits into the center of the Auxton Keep, right in the dead center on the castle floor where all these merchants had their hideout, all these high-ranking military officers with their very rich, bourgeoisie friends, and he just drops this on there.
Oh.
And you see a of white smoke, white mist, and it gets really thick. Immediately, the air around you guys becomes cold as fuck. And everybody's gonna have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh my God. He just nuked a city.
Yeah, as everybody in the center of Auxton Keep right now is dead, you can imagine by how cold it is for you guys there, everybody's dead. And just immediately turn into ice, and you guys will all make con saves as you get away. Getafix, you have a point of exhaustion with your 6. Garett, you have a point of exhaustion with your 5. Erizo, you have a point of exhaustion.
I rolled a 1. Well, I rolled a 16 at first, but because of disadvantage, right?
Yep.
I rolled a wrong. Yeah. So I rolled a nat 1.
Okay. So Peyo, you have 2 points of exhaustion. Everybody else immediately frigid. And Garett, you hear in your head a female voice. Winter is coming. And the dirigible breaks off the ropes as it shifts off, and the air in the ship itself, you can tell, is getting heavy as it's condensing from the cold air. And Izzy is like, "Wah! Hey, at least I didn't." And then one of the zombies is holding onto the ship, and it reaches up and it grabs his pants, and it rips a hole in his pants. He's like, "Oh, I almost got hit in the ass again." Yeah, and he almost gets shot in the ass, but he doesn't this time. He's like, "At least this time I didn't get shot in the ass." And everybody laughs as the dirigible is now being jettisoned out of this. The white cloud that was like instant cold vapor kill is growing. It is now like engulfing all of Oxton Keep. All those merchants, all the civilians, everything is getting completely dead, dying. And behind you is the wake of Oxton now. You're over the Oxton region. Even the outer cluster now is filling with this like white vapor that is just freezing everybody. You see people running away. As you look down, you can see people running away and then just like freezing in their tracks. Like, I'm talking men, women, children, zombies, rich, poor. And then you see a cowboy who's on a horse, and you can tell it's Juan, Jane, and Chip, and he's just like whipping the shit out of the thing as he is like riding his horse. Galloping away and catching up to a wagon that is being pulled by Big Willie, and it's got the division marching behind it. They had gotten a head start, and so they're marching away as the rest of Oxton and the surrounding area is completely casted into this dead winter, absolutely destructive.
Well, got some obstacles to overcome before election day, I suppose.
Yeah. Well, guess what? Technically, he controls Oxton.
You don't say.
Yeah, I think he just won Oxton. Yeah.
Population 1. Land of Dawn's
Population 1.
One's not there. What are you talking about?
Population 1.
Juan left.
Yeah, Juan's gone. Yeah, so just Lander is there. You can see him just like flapping his wings above all this as it's spreading out along the ground. And he doesn't care.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And as the white mist is approaching Dragon Keep, his mansion, where all of his servants are dying, you hear a screech, a roar, as the red dragon bursts out of a cave, and it catches up to you guys. And the red dragon that was, namesake of the team is now flapping its wings next to the dirigible and flying with you guys.
Well, at least we got that.
Yep, at least you got that. And you guys continue to sail off in whatever direction. We'll figure that out in a couple weeks.
Butterfly.
Hell yeah.
Sky.
What a mid-season finale.
Yep. Garett, do you want to say anything or just keep that up?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
I mean, like, do you want to... No?
Yeah. So I'm just gonna kind of look at everyone. What is everyone doing?
Coughing up blood.
Yeah.
Nerva's got her ass kicked that match.
Peyo's
Just gonna
lying
kinda
down.
I'm just gonna kind of walk up to whatever grouping of party it is and just kind of stoically look at them and say, "I told you so."
Enough
Yeah.
cryptic bullshit, shapeshifter. Tell us what's going on.
What he said.
There's things in motion. You won't understand. I don't understand them. I just know that I fit into this puzzle in a specific way. You're better off keeping me around. If not, I understand. I'm used to being on my own. I can travel on my own. I can hold my own. But we serve a better chance together. I'm just gonna turn around and walk away. Sit down on, lean down upon the bow and just kind of look over.
Damn. So Garett knew a lot of this was coming in the end. So yeah, we'll just pick up at that point there. The next episode, which on the calendar wise, we are going to take a 2-week break. So that's going to be, we'll come back on April 4th, pending. Cool. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, that was good.
Okay, good game.
Thanks
Yeah.
again.
I'll see you guys
Thanks.
in Discord and see you around. Yeah, thank you so much.
Yep.
Cheers.
Have a good one.
See you in a couple weeks.
Yo, yo, yo. What is that? Was that a raid? Was that a raid? Did we get mercenaries that joined our band? What's up, guys?